Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, hello and welcome to another episode of the Kop-Ish KALL-IN show. It's myself and Drift today. Unfortunately, Callum can't make it today, but Callum is all good though. He's all good. And he will be returning on Sunday, obviously due for the match against, that team down the road, Everton. But Drift, what's going on, bro?
What it do?
Another Friday, bro. Another Friday. How you feeling, bro?
Kind of scared Friday comes around so quickly, to be honest.
Oh, you're telling me? Do you know what? Yeah, funny you say that, yeah, because like we were just obviously just saying a minute ago that how X, Y, and Z, rare tear, and then you were like, yeah, Easter Sunday, no, Good Friday, and I was like, oh, flip, that was last week, bro, already. Yeah. It's actually kind of scary how the days just fly past. I can't even front, man. It's actually kind of scary.
It freaked me out, bro. Scary. I remember when we finished playing against Man United and I thought, we got a little bit of a break until the game. Now it's basically the game's only one day away. I'm like, rah, boy.
Bro, the game is one day away. And imagine this year, within the next couple of days after that, we're playing, I think, Villarreal?
Yeah, on Wednesday, yeah.
Bro, it's mad. But you know what, though? Like, this is the best time to be a football fan. And not only that, the best time to be a Liverpool fan. Because, bro, I can't lie to you. You know, if this was like last season, we were hurting last season. Remember, we had no centre backs. Situation was very different. We're worried about when Virgil van Dijk's gonna come back, and obviously Joe Gomez got injured as well. But we were actually just like, what's going on with our season at this point? Do you know what I mean? I think obviously we got knocked out. What was it Real Madrid, didn't it, in the Champions League?
We got knocked out in the last 16, weren't it?
Well, yeah, but it was Real Madrid. Yeah. What I'm saying is, it was Real Madrid, though, innit, that knocked us out. Remember?
Yeah, last year was the only thing good about last year was up until December and then like April. So it was like January, February, and March. Forget about it.
There was nothing there, fam. You know what I mean? There was nothing there.
Yeah.
Bagel FC, blood, nothing in the middle. There was nothing, bro.
It's
actually
empty,
crazy.
bro.
Trust me. But no, listen, people, as you know, it's a call-in show. We're going to do what we did last week, people, which is the first 10 callers you will definitely get in. I'll put the list into the private chat. If you are able to make it, you'll be able to see whether you make the first 10 callers. And if you do make it, obviously, that's absolutely fine. That's cool. We'll make sure we squeeze you in. If you do come in after the first 10, we will see if we can fit you in, but we are finishing the show at between 9:15 and 9:30 today. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to try and keep in as many people as possible. But you know how we stay. You know how we move. So let's see what happens tonight. But before we even get into that, before I even put the link in, we got to speak about something. So
after they smash that like button, come on, guys.
Indeed.
Everybody make sure you smash that like button.
But before we even get into that, before we even get into the callers, big up yourselves. Drift. King Mo's been in the headlines again. King Mo got asked about his contract again. This is the latest what's come out today. So apparently he was speaking to 442. So I'm quoting 442. He was quoted on regards to his contract situation. He says, I don't know. I have 1 year left. I think the fans know what I want. But in the contract, it's not everything about the money at all. So I don't know. I can't tell you. I have 1 year left and the fans know what I want. I'm not worried. I don't let myself worry about something. The season didn't finish yet. So let's finish it in the best possible way. That's the most important thing. Then in the last year, we're going to see what's going to happen. That last bit there where he says, then in the last year, we're going to see what's going to happen. Yeah. Let me throw this to you, Drew. Does that sound like a brother that's basically saying, well, I'm not accepting your terms, so I will go into last season, and unless you go in, like, I'm not going to leave at the end of this season. But just know that if it goes into my last season, which will be next season, and they still haven't given him the thing, he's basically saying the ball's in your court, and he'll run it down. What are you saying?
Yeah. We've always kind of known that, though, innit, bro? If I don't like how much him and his agent have spoken about it. I got to be honest. I know he's a bigger superstar than the other players in our team, but you don't hear Firmino, Mane, Naby. You don't hear any of them talking about their thing and their agent coming out and doing all that. But Mo's agent does the most. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's always tweeting subliminals and all that rubbish. You know what I mean? And people, I know it ain't Mo, but Mo employs him, meaning he kind of represents Mo. So when he's talking for Mo. And if Mo should tell him no or get rid of him if you don't like what the man is doing. I'm a little bit worried, but I'm a little bit more confident than I was before. And I'll tell you why. And I'm not being cocky when I say this, yeah? Where the fuck do you go if you leave Liverpool under Klopp? Again, I'm not being cocky. You know I'm not a cocky fan. I'm the one who everyone always goes, you got to believe more in this team, Jeff, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not being cocky. But let's keep it a buck. Where are you going to go? The French league ain't all that. Messi going there has proved that. Mbappe wants out. The Spanish league's got a long way to go till it gets back to its graces. I think the Italian league is the second best league in the world at the moment, but even that league can't afford Mo. And Man City, he ain't going to do that and ruin his entire Liverpool legacy, right? So other than the Real Madrid, Barcelona usual, everybody wants to play for them crap, which I don't know if they could even afford him. Maybe they could, maybe they couldn't, who knows? Where's he going to go? Which is why I believe that he and the club are just going to come to a sensible decision and be like, look, let's just get this done, innit? Let's just get this done, because we've got to be real. Real Madrid and Barcelona are both projects right now. Especially Real Madrid, because you got to deeper. They got a very old team. It will be a very big rebuild, quicker than I think people get. You got Cruz, who's 32, but he plays like he's 35. Modric might be a robot, but he is going to be 37 soon. He ain't going to keep going forever. Benzema's 34. Do you know what I mean? They don't have a good defense. When you actually look at their team, apart from Vinny, Rodriguez, and one or two other young players, they've got quite a big rebuild on their hand at Real Madrid.
Do you know what I'll say? Real Madrid, no, they definitely got a rebuild. It's maybe not as drastic as what I thought it was. So, like how you said it, you got Vinny Jr. and you got Rodrigo, you got Valverde, Militao's there. He obviously a very good defender. Obviously, Alaba's what's Alaba now? 28, 29 now, Alaba? Must be.
No, Alaba must be nearly 30 himself, bro.
Is it? You got Ferland Mendy, he's still pretty young. What it is, their rebuild is not as drastic as what people think. What it is that their rebuild will require some top players coming in, though, because as you said, Benzema's obviously getting on a bit. Modric is getting on a bit. Casemiro, if I'm not mistaken, I think Casemiro's about 31, maybe 30.
Yeah.
I don't think Casemiro's old as you got Camavinga that's just signed as well. So even though
Camavinga's good, but Camavinga's not ready to take the mantle of a Cruz.
No.
Different
type of player as well.
This is what I'm saying, bro. They're gonna replace.
If you want to win now, you're saying if you go to a team, basically you're trying to say is where can you go to a team that can win now? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, not win now because Real Madrid can win now, but they're winning with a struggle. If you get what I mean. If Real Madrid achieve something, they've really gone above and beyond at the moment because they're not actually good enough. Do you get where I'm coming from? They're not like they were 4 or 5 years ago where it's just clear they were a great team. Now, you know what I mean? Do you want to be a team where you're part of the rebuild when you're 30 years old yourself? I don't know. So I'm just saying, and even then, that's just one team. Do you get what I mean? I don't think Barcelona played the way that would suit Mo, if I'm being honest. And I know, obviously, Barcelona, but again, all that money problems, I know they've got all this, how are you buying him? But could they really afford 300, 400 grand a week plus 100 mil for Mo? I don't know. There's not many places in the world that he can go, bro. Put it like that.
All right, let me throw you the other side. Let me show you the flip side. Not necessarily what I believe, but I'm just going to give an argument on the flip side. I don't think Madrid, like I said before, their rebuild is as big as what I think it pertains to be, because like I said before, I think they got a core there. Militao, Cruz is still there, he's 32, but the way he plays and what he does, they don't need to get rid of him at least for another 3-4 years. Then you've got obviously Benzema, but he's getting older. So you got Vinny Jr. Let's say Salah was to go there. They probably might even get Mbappe as well. They might get another striker. I just think if he was to go Real Madrid, I think that he could win La Liga next season, for example, and potentially Champions League. Barcelona, their rebuild, they're on their way. I understand you're talking about the way how they play, but then I also feel like if you can fit in Adama Traore and Aubameyang, who aren't Barca-esque type players, then there must be something for Salah to do there. So I would say, I say maybe could go there. You got your PSG taking a step down, obviously the league and that, but it means also you win League and potentially a Champions League if you can get them over the line.
Salah ain't got PSG.
No. I'm just giving you, and then you've got a Bayern Munich as well. Now, Bayern Munich are very. Hear me out though. Here's the thing.
They can't afford Mo, bro.
Bro, hear me out. He's in a lot. He's about to enter the last year of his contract. I think
we still win 100 mil if he was good.
No, but bro, what we can't do is underestimate some of these teams that we think can't get him when they actually could. What it is, we're looking at it from because we're Liverpool. Why would you go there? Now that does make sense, obviously. But from his point, he's like, if I can get money elsewhere, but still be in a very competitive team, we can't rule it out. That's why when I'll say, like, it can't just be a case of, because it's these teams that he would just not go there because it's not us, like only City or something like that. There is that big possibility, Drift, because if somebody wants Mohamed Salah and they're willing to pay his wages and whatever clauses that he wants, we still have to be concerned, bro. Because remember, the thing's not signed.
No, I will be concerned. And I'm not saying he can't go anywhere, but I'm saying he has very limited options, though, bro. Very limited options. You know what I mean? We're talking about 2 or 3 teams at the most. He ain't going Paris, but Bayern Munich can't afford him. So we're really just talking about Barcelona and Real Madrid, really. I mean,
yeah.
Like,
I don't
that's
know,
a very
man.
small option.
I think big up Wino as well, because he says this Salah thing is confusing. He says it's not about money, so what's it about? Here's the thing, yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
That's cap. When you say it's not about money, that's cap.
Yeah,
we all know that. That's cap.
We know it's about money, but not only that, what player really would come out and say, "Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I ain't signing because Liverpool just won't meet my demands." Like it's a financial thing. He would never come out and say that because he's got to think about his image. I generally do feel like it's about the money. I don't think it's even about potentially left for contract. I generally feel like it's about the wages on offer and the bonuses, etc. I do feel like maybe we feel because we are Liverpool and we have a certain way of doing things that we're not going to break this system that we have in place. We're not going to break it even just for him. Yeah, maybe even image rights, but I think that's something that you can work through. I don't think it's that. I genuinely feel like it's the basic wage, the basic package that you're going to get, not supplementary packages after that, where your bonuses. I'm talking about your basic wage. So I don't know, Jeff. It does worry me the fact of every now and again we keep hearing something from Salah. There's not really no movement.
I'm concerned. I definitely think they better hurry up and give Bobby and Mane a contract though, and Naby. To be fair, like I don't want to hear that whole they get the contract in the summertime and then that's our transfer window. Like I know we got a great squad, but that'll just be mad if we hear that.
Kind of want to get off my seat, bro. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, bro.
You know what I'm also thinking they might not be doing? Renewing the contracts now in case we win 1 or 2 trophies and it'll be a bigger bonus. Because I got a feeling there'll be bigger bonuses for trophies put into the contract. You know, so I reckon they're waiting until June before they want to do any contract stuff. No, but this club tries to save money any way they can, bro.
You're right. You're right. You're right in that aspect. But I would like to think it's not that. Do you know what I mean? And if it is that, then sorry, son. One second. If it is that, then I will say this, if Liverpool are really trying to scrimp and scrap over like wages and so to speak, because of we might win things. They're playing a dangerous game, bro. A very dangerous game. A game that we shouldn't really be playing because we're Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? We're Liverpool, but we shouldn't be doing that. So we can't be doing that, fam. I can't lie to you.
No, it's true, bro. It's true, but we'll have to see how it goes, bro. We'll have to see how it goes, bro. It's one of them ones.
All I'm saying is this. I can already see it now. We win the quadruple, which will be the best thing ever. But actually, no, let me not even say now. we move. Let me not be the Debbie Downer. Mr. Dowside just says, apparently, Darwin Núñez has agreed personal terms.
Do you want me to give you a bit of uncomfortable truth?
Yeah, go on.
We signed Darwin Núñez to play number 9, and he plays number 9 every week. He bangs as many goals. He bangs as many goals as Haaland next season.
You heard it first, people. You heard
You
it
heard it
first.
here first.
Pimp of Distress says, all right, big up lads. Time to give it to the Everton Everton drifty style. No KYK. You never walk alone. Hey, standard, bro.
Yeah, they need to get it.
They need to get that, bro. No KY blood. Messi FC says, guys, Thiago or Cesc? Is Cesc all day, every day?
If you want a little bit of context of this, brother, it's an argument that started on the Big Six yesterday.
Yeah, I saw. Bigger ever than the Big Six, by the way. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because the thing is, football's all about opinions and what you believe and how you see things. I don't really want to get. That's a debate that I feel like we should have on this channel. Maybe with a couple of Arsenal.
Debate, so let's just allow.
No, because some people. No, I will say this: Cesc Fabregas is an absolute baller. Like, I'm not gonna front.
100%.
No. I can see why the debate is there. I know who I'm picking, and I know my reasons why. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, man, that want to say that is that's just crazy. I can understand why people might think that. But
when I hear people say it's not a competition, Cesc easy, I'm like, you just watch Premier League. It's all right. There's no point having this conversation. Because if you watched anything throughout Thiago's career, there isn't a doubt in my mind that you would not be like, that's Cesc easy. Like, what? Who?
Because even someone in the comments has said, like, Cesc passing is clear. Here's the thing: what I need.
That's actually the most ludicrous part of the whole thing.
See, here's the thing I want people to kind of understand as well. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down a little bit because this kind of touched the nerve when I saw it. And big up everyone again, by the way. All right, big up tapping toes. I see you holding down your corner, my brother. But still, I believe you are wrong. But we can have a debate about that if you want, anytime, my G. One thing I will say is this: when it comes to the passing thing, I understand why he even said that, because when you think of passing, people are automatically thinking, passing, look at the amount of assists he got, right? But here's the thing. First of all, they're different players. Thiago has never been that assist guy, but does that mean that he can't play a ball just as good as Cesc? But the reason why I say that is this, yeah? If you look at Xavi and you look at, say, Iniesta, yeah? Iniesta, I reckon, got probably more assists than Xavi. But does that mean Xavi also can't get assist if he wanted to? But it's different roles. Like no one, it's up to you if you want to say Xavi's better than Iniesta or Iniesta's better than Xavi, right? But to sit there and say one can't pass as well as the other, I think that's absolutely insane. Because in my opinion, Thiago will always play that pass before the assist, but won't get recognized for it. But because you get the assist, it's seen as you're a better passer with the ball. I'm sorry, are we sleeping on the fact of Thiago can do a no-look pass and cut out 3 man with one ball?
Yeah, no one wants to hear that though, bro.
One thing I will see Cesc do is get that final assist. And don't get me wrong, Cesc had amazing passing. There's no denying that. It's almost like me saying Cesc is a 9 out of 10 and Thiago's a 9.5. But I just feel like when you start saying things like passing and that, I think to myself, like, are you, man, really not understanding? Like, and even, High Tech J, you just said that Chelsea, of course, but you know why you're saying Chelsea, though? You're saying Chelsea, look at the amount of assists my man got, because he was the assist guy. That's the thing. Are we going to sit here and say now, people, as well? And if that's the case, then is he better than Xabi Alonso? Then is that what people are going to tell me now as well? Here's the thing: the Xabi Alonso dictated play. He could dictate a game with his eyes closed, but he never really got the assist as much as Cesc. Cesc was more the assist maker. It's how you got to break it down, in my opinion. But
they're two totally different players, which is why the comparison.
Of course, yeah. One's a deep line playmaker that mainly played in a 4-2-3-1. The other one was a CM / number 10 that had license to roam. And not only that, played in a Barcelona team. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy.
Fabregas was an advanced 8, a 10, and a false 9 in his career. Those are the 3 positions he played. Whereas Thiago plays CM and DM. They're 2 totally different players. You compare Thiago with Pirlo, Xavi Alonso. You compare him with those. Whereas Fabregas, you compare Fabregas with players like Gerrard, Lampard. Like, you compare him with players like that. Like, he doesn't go in the. Do you get what I mean? Like, you don't compare him with the same type of players. But if you want to make the comparison between the 2, Thiago's more skillful, Thiago's better at tackling, and Thiago's got a better range of passing. Fabregas was quicker, had a better shot, and like his passing was very like acute from like 15, 20 yards. Like, Fabregas was beautiful at picking them little 15-yard through balls and little things like that. But if you ask Fabregas to play deep line playmaker and make 40-yard passes, he's not doing that the way Thiago can do it. And if you're going to tell me he can, you're fucking kidding yourself. Like you just are. Like
I
what
think
are we
he can play.
talking
I
about
think
here?
Fabregas had the
Come on, man.
capabilities of playing the quarterback role. However, I don't think he could
No,
do
he
it on the
didn't.
same
Fabregas
level.
couldn't play
No,
quarterback.
no. No. See, this is one thing I will give
Fabregas could
Cesc
not play
credit for.
quarterback.
No, bro, he could, because you got to think about it, like
Not well anyway.
I think even for Chelsea, he played alongside someone, but it's like the Alonso and Mascherano role. He was allowed to kind of like dictate, so to speak. He kind of was still. He can play that role. I just don't think he can play it as well as Thiago. It's that simple. And I rate Cesc, by the way.
Bro, you want Cesc trying to tackle?
No, we can't. No, but here's what I'm saying. He can't do.
But that's what you got to do if you're a deep line player. You got to be able to tackle, Matt. Cesc can't play deep line, bro. He can't, bro. He can't tackle.
That's it. It was Matic. Yeah, he did play alongside Matic. And here's the thing.
Matic did all the destroying and the tackling. But this is what I'm saying, bro. There's no way Fabregas is a better player than Thiago. Fabregas is a brilliant player. There's no doubt about it.
No, he's an amazing player.
To say he's better than Thiago means you haven't watched Thiago.
The only thing I took offense to, and big at yourself tapping toes, man. I appreciate everything that you said, brother, on the show. He was like, having that conversation is kind of ludicrous. And I was like, Tobes, really? Ludicrous. Yeah. But again, football's all about opinions. I respect everyone's opinion. And do you know what I mean? I'm never going to disrespect someone's opinion. So respect for everyone that feels that Fabregas is better, and respect for everyone that thinks Thiago's better. It's all about opinions, how you see the game, how you think they're both impacted when they play football. It's as simple as that. So it's as simple as that. But yeah, let me see if we've got any more super chats. Yes, we do. PR says, Mo, when he plays bad, his PR team says it's all going well. When his form is back, it's not going well. Mo is getting too cocky. He should focus on playing. Do you agree with that, Drift?
I don't think Mo's getting cocky. I don't think he's getting cocky. I definitely think that he's got a bigger ego than he did when he came, though. But I mean, that's natural, isn't it? Oh, fuck, you know.
Come on, bro. You know the thing set already.
But that is natural, because if you got everybody telling you how good you are, no matter how humble you are, eventually a little bit of it is going to seep into your ego, innit? Like we got to, like, you know, when he'll say little things in interviews where he'll be like, yeah, like, come on, man, that wasn't really that much of a difficult game. Well, yeah, like it is what it is, bro. He ain't nowhere near as bad as the Ibras and all that. So like,
no, definitely not. That's part of growth still. Big at yourself, PR as well. Blessings, my brother. He says he's doing this PR, so it looks like he tried. He don't want to stay, and when he leaves, we will all blame FSG and think he tries so that his rep is good. I disagree with that, you know, Pete. I'm gonna be honest. I do think Salah wants to stay. However, he's making it very clear that like the ball is in FSG's court, innit? Now, from what we've heard, he's not asking for 600 grand a week, 500 grand a week, like a Neymar or Ronaldo, whatever. He's asking for between, from what I've heard, 350. I think, what was it, 325 and 400. That's the ballpark apparently. For a player of his caliber, and for a club our size, I don't think there should be an argument. Reason being, in my opinion, Salah at the highest level has another 3-4 years at the highest level where like we just won't see no dipping. Maybe like 3 years of brilliance. Liverpool could win how many trophies with that 3 years of brilliance, along with the other players that we have? I think it's a deal that you should get done personally. What about you?
I get the logic that Pete is coming with, because Mo is going to want to leave the club looking like the better person, and it's very easy to.
Well, who doesn't?
It's very easy to spin the Liverpool fan base against FSG. It's very easy because FSG are already on thin ice anyway. So, but yeah, I don't think he's doing it just because of that. I do believe he wants to stay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I read, I don't know, man, that he's. I don't know, man. If I read at the end of the season that he still ain't signed, I'm not going to lie, fam. I'm going to be kind of concerned still. I'm going to be concerned. And it's just something that's lingering, man. We've got all this positivity in our camp right now in terms of going for, you know, trying to get this quad. But at the same time, we've got our star player who literally hasn't signed. And it just concerns me, bro. I can't lie to you. It does concern me.
But remember, one thing I will tell you, though, bro. Remember when you lot thought I was being a bit mad when I told you that 400 grand is too much because you lot like he deserves it? Bro, we can't give him 400 grand. We can't. That's too big of a wage structure collapse. And not only that, you see when he did go through that bad patch, Remember what I was telling you about, can you imagine that bad patch, but he was on 400 grand a week. We don't even want the toxicity that it would even bring, in my opinion, of Mo being on 400 grand a week. Like the amount of toxicity that it would bring into our fan base when he's not playing well and there's other players like Diaz and Jota balling out and they're on like 110 grand a week and then Mo's collecting 400. We don't want the Ozil, Aubameyang, Paul Pogba type of bullshit to go on at our club. We don't need that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that Mo doesn't deserve the money for his ability, but I believe now even more than I did before, it would create a problem with the structure of our team. I really do.
I hear that. And I understand it. Like 400 is a lot. But it doesn't even necessarily have to be 400, bro. That's why I kind of feel like compromise, in it, in a sense of you get 325 with some bonuses. Like, but it kind of makes it to 400. Because, bro, let's be real. We got to stop this whole because of Liverpool. We can't afford to play the best player in the world what he deserves to have. I'm not trying to say have us have us at ransom, so to speak. But bro, come on, like the club makes so much money. You're telling me we can't afford to pay Mohamed Salah just over 300,000 with bonuses? Are you telling me we can't do that?
No, we can do that. But 400 would be stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can't be a kid that comes from a normal background and want the same present that the millionaire kid got for Christmas. So when you're looking at PSG and Real Madrid and Man City and how much they pay their players, well, that's different. They got rich parents. Like we ain't got rich parents, so we can't just keep watching face all the time and going, "Oh, why isn't my Christmas present as expensive as theirs?" Like, it doesn't work like that, innit?
No, I hear that. But another thing as well, like, just before we bring in the people as well, big up everyone behind stage as well. Blessings to everybody. Everyone's doing good. One thing I will say as well, yeah, this whole like, if he gets a certain amount, everyone's gonna come knocking on the door. I also feel like I understand that because, but at the same time, it's like, and again, maybe this is a bad example, but you see Lionel Messi. What you're telling me? Everyone, when Messi got, every time Messi gets a contract, everyone just starts knocking on doors and them things there. I think there has to be some type of like precedent where they're like, we understand why he's getting it. And remember, Messi at one point was getting a Barcelona. Was it like 1 million a month?
Yeah,
or something crazy.
£1 million a week.
So £1 million a week. But I'm pretty sure like people weren't really knocking on the door every time he got a renewal. Do you know what I'm saying? I think there's levels to this. Maybe certain players, but you know how you was worried about saying like, I'm worried about this person's going to want this much and then the levels go up. I don't think it will be as bad as that. I think we'll get a few players, but I don't think it'll be the be-all end-all, man, personally. But
to answer your question, Mark, if I'm throwing in a little bit of back pay, because I think the fact that Mane's been on such a low wage means Mane should get back pay as well. I'll say Mane's wage should go up to about, 220? That's how much I would give. That's how much I would give Mane, about 220. Van Dijk's on 230, right? I'd give Mane somewhere in that ballpark.
Oh, what would you give? How much did you say you give Mane? 230.
No, I'd give him about 220. If Van Dijk is on 230, then I'd give Mane about 220.
To be honest with you, I actually think it sounds kind of bad, man, but I actually think we underpay Van Dijk. I can't even front. I think Van Dijk should be
do. We definitely underpay Van Dijk. That's a fact. We do.
Really, truly, Van Dijk should be like 270. And that's how much Mane should be on, 270. I think Mane's new contract should be same as Virgil's personally. I think it should be like 270, bro. I can't even front.
Somewhere around that mark, especially going on the basis of I think Mo should be in about 300. So if Mo gets 300, then I think Mane should be in about 220. But you're right, Virgil should be on about 270. You're right. Virgil should probably actually get more than he does. I think Alisson should probably get a bit more than he does as well, if I'm being honest with you. And we're gonna have the uncomfortable conversation about how Jota's gonna need a pay increase soon as well, bro. I reckon, I don't know this is a fact, but I reckon Jota's probably only on about 80, 90 grand a week.
I think you're right. I think he's on he's on 90. I think Jota's on 90 still.
Yeah, that needs to be renegotiated because Jota should be on at least 150. Like the guy's banged 2 seasons in a row now. Like it weren't no one season wonder thing or whatever. 2 years in a row now, he's banged goals. He definitely deserves to go up. You know what I mean? So
No, indeed. Well, before bringing people in, people, just want to remind everybody, this show is sponsored by FansBet. People, if you don't know, you better get to know. We've already teamed up with FansBet already. They're one of the leading sports betting companies, and they're committed to charities. We've chosen our charity as well as the Kenny Dalglish charity, and which obviously people would know they're very important to us. Catch us doing shows with FansBet as well. You'll see me, myself, me, Drifty, and Callum. You'll catch us on there as well, and just make sure people you stay tuned. There'll be odds for the game coming up as well. That should be either tomorrow or Sunday. We're posting up some new odds for the game as well, people. And make sure you sign up to FansBet, people. I've done it, so make sure you do it as well. Big up FansBet each and every time.
100%. And guys, make sure you stay tuned to our Twitter page, because at the weekend we'll have some exclusive odds for the Everton game and a host of other Premier League games, what will give you a little extra kick in your bet through Kopish, a special deal just for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned to our Twitter, and we'll be releasing those special fan bet odds as well, guys.
Indeed. Big up FansBet. Listen, right, we're gonna bring in the callers now. Remember, people, tonight's show we were finishing around 9:15, 9:30. People in the behind the stage, you've seen the list, so you can see if you've made the first 10, which I believe everybody here has, other than one person. So that person, I'm not too sure if you're aware, but we'll try and squeeze you in. If we can't, do apologize, but the list is already up for the first guaranteed 10 people. If we can fit in more, we will try our best to do that. So, people, as you already know, you got, what is it, Drift? 2 minutes?
Yeah, give or take.
Have you got a stopwatch, actually? Or have I got a...
Yeah, I do.
You got a stopwatch, yeah? All right, cool. So
You
when it gets to like,
when it gets
to like 30 seconds, just to remind the people, then they got 30 seconds left. All right, then. So, without further ado, let's bring in our first caller.
Hey, guys.
Cal, what's going on, bro?
I'm doing good. You guys doing all right?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. Not too bad. What's going on?
What's happening, bro?
I was pretty fast with the fingers to get in first.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Rob, Matt was first. Yeah, all right, cool.
I wanted to talk about some anime with you, Matt.
Yeah, I saw it in the comments, bro. I know you're saying you got a couple questions for Matt. Go for it then, bro.
Yeah.
It's more a suggestion. There's a new anime that's going to come out called Blue Lock, and it's basically a combination of football and Squid Game.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, I feel like you'd love it since you football and Squid Game combination. It's called Blue Lock.
Yeah.
It's not out at the moment. It's like a manga if you want to read it, but it should come out next year or like a couple months. And the other thing I want to talk about was Chelsea just in general. And I'm getting pretty annoyed with the Chelsea fans. The confidence that comes from them is quite annoying. Like usually when you speak to football fans, they're like, "Oh, we think we will win this game." But Chelsea fans are like, "We will." Like it's that confidence of like no doubt in their mind, and then it usually goes the other way. Like the FA Cup finals haven't gone very well for them, has it? The past 2 years.
Let's hope that continues.
Indeed. Yeah, for real.
And they always say they did better than us. When the past 2 games that we played against them, one we had Keller in goal, which no offense to him, but we'd rather have our first choice goalie. Also, one of our players pulled out last minute. Like we trained with Thiago all week to play around him, and then last minute Naby Keita's thrown in. He did well in the game, but still it's a complete tactic change. And the game before that in the league, we had Keller again, Konate at the back, James Milner, Fabinho, and Henderson. That midfield was not on it. And the way Kante's playing, I think Thiago's going to run fields around him. Like Kante looks leggy at the moment, and Chelsea fans are saying that themselves. So it's not even an attack. It's
I know.
That's true. Yeah.
And like, if it was at the end of the season, but now it's in the middle of the league, the FA Cup final, which I feel like gives us a better chance because we'll have that momentum to go on. Whereas Chelsea, they're very up and down with form when it comes out week in, week out. And that's what I really wanted to say today. So
perfect.
Right, perfect timing, brother.
Perfect timing. Perfect.
But
yeah, man. Big up as always, though, bro.
All right, bye.
Cool.
Take care, bro. Whoa. All right. So the first one obviously was for me was about Blue Lock. He was talking about. I'm not gonna lie, Cal. If it's regarding football and Squid Games, yeah, that sounds like my cup of tea because Yeah, Squid Games, obviously one of the best series I've seen in years. In fact, I would go as far as to say Squid Games. I'm trying not to do recency bias thing, but it might be top 10 of all time, just as a series. It might be still. I can't even front. I don't know where it would go in that top 10, but I think it's probably in the top 10 though, even if it's 10.
I think TV shows have to be categorized.
That's true, but for what it is, just all right, just as a TV series, I know you can do so many things, like you can categorize them all, but I think it probably is top 10 now. I can't even lie, bro. Like
it was a brilliant show, there's no doubt. But like if you think about the fact that you've got things like Friends and My Wife and Kids and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and things like that, they can't go in the same categories.
Because that's comedies, though. No, I hear what you're saying.
But if you're doing a top 10, is it fair to have those going up against The Wire, Breaking Bad? Like for me, TV shows I think need to be categorized. I don't think you can put them all in one category. Not for me anyway.
Whatever category this goes in, whether it goes into thriller,
it would go in
action,
sci-fi, I guess.
Sci-fi, horror, whatever category it goes into is top 10. It's
actually, it wouldn't be sci-fi because there's nothing fake about it. It would go in
sci-fi. I just run off some names. It'd probably thriller.
Yeah, it'd go in a thriller
thriller drama. But yeah, I'll say that.
Squid Games is cold though.
It's so sick. And last but not least, Kyle was talking about the Chelsea fan talk, bro. Does it annoy you when you hear like Chelsea fans talk the way how they talk at times, like the arrogance?
I can't stand Chelsea fans. The only Chelsea fans I like are the ones I talk to. All the ones I talk to are great. They're brilliant. They're good people. Sometimes I even say to them, "Why'd you pick Chelsea, man? Wow, just quickly switch, innit?" But you want to know what it is? I gotta be real with you, yeah. We're old school, innit? And I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to go into it because it's too big a topic and it's long and I can't even be bothered to have the conversation. But my childhood has skewed my opinion on Chelsea fans. It's very hard for me to change it. So I try and I try and I try and I try. And I'm continuing to try to change it. But anyone who's old school knows what I'm talking about. It's very difficult to skew that stigma that was not even falsely attached to Chelsea fans, like in the 80s and the 90s. So it's one of the, you know what I mean? It's a difficult one, but the new breed of Chelsea fans, you know, they're all right. I like them, but yeah.
Indeed. Just quickly, Jerry, I see you got kicked off, bro. I'm just gonna send you my I'll just put it in the chat actually. Jerry, just DM me now, bro, and I'll send you the link. I'll DM you the link, bro, because I did see you got kicked out. It's Matt_Kopish, just in case, bro. And yeah, bro, I just see this now. I got kicked out. Calling you, man. Yeah. So Jerry, bro, just DM me right now, bro, and I'll send you the link, fam. Because I see you got kicked out there. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened there. Maybe a connection issue. So yeah, that's calm, bro. That's calm. Big up yourself as well. All right, then let's bring in. In fact, before I do that, Aiden Andrew says, "At what point do we play our top players' going rate?" You know what?
Never. We got FSG.
I was gonna say. If we're being genuinely honest, the way how FSG regime is, I don't see that really happening. I always feel like they will slightly underpay our stars when, really and truly, if you think about other players that are going to other clubs are not as big as us and they're getting more wages, I don't think that's going to change unless FSG either change their model radically, which they won't, or we get new owners, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's kind of mad still. That is kind of mad. Right, let's bring in the next caller. Zabir, you ready? You there?
Yo, what's good, man?
What's going on, bro? You blessed?
What's going on, G?
Yeah, I'm solid, man. How you man doing today?
I'm blessed, man. Looks nice and sunny where you are, bro.
I was gonna say, we're looking good, bro.
It's nice, man. Enjoying the Passover holiday. Not really my holiday, but it's my owner's holiday, so I'll enjoy it. So yeah, now I'm chilling in that. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
We got us today, bro.
Yeah.
Drifting.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to come for you, bro. And here why. You don't have to change, but I gotta come for you.
What have I done now?
We're in a moment that I don't know why you're not enjoying it, bro. And it's yo, bro, it's upsetting me, man. Like I want to come over there and punch you up. Yo, we're in a quad chase, and you're holding dub plates hostage. I don't really know. I don't want to talk, bro. Are you gonna wait to win another trophy drought for another decade or so? To look back and be like, man, I should have really enjoyed that moment. I should have really embraced that moment. Matt, I see you shaking your head, brother. You man are still talking about FSG and contracts. And we're chasing a quad. You man need to be roughed up. I'm telling you.
Listen, bro.
Cigars in your face.
We were asked, listen, Zabiri, we were asked the question. Now, I don't know whether, in fact, furthermore, quickly pause the timer, Jeff. I'm quickly ask Zabiri this, yeah?
Oh, go.
Just quickly, let me ask you this, though. I get what you're saying, because listen, I'm gassed about the quad. You know me already. I'm gassed, but we have to keep it real. We know under our regime, under FSG, we will always slightly underpay our players. And the thing is, it kind of does work because if you think about it, we're in a quad, right? So why isn't it not working? However, there might come a time where if we aren't winning these trophies and we're not as competitive and we're not paying these players what they are owed, do you think it might start becoming a problem down the line?
All right, to answer your question real quick, the lesser of two evils, straight up on some pimp stuff, man. We're pimps out here, man. It's the slave trade. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna ask me to break the wage structure. Did you see Man U game? Because I think you didn't see the game, bro. The man on the field that should get the least amount of money was Hendo. Drift, we'll talk about that another time. Oh. Every man on that field could have requested a new contract, and we couldn't say nothing, right or wrong. Every man on that pitch could have been like, yo, I need a new contract. Did you see my performance? You see that Jota pass to Mo, splitting the defense. Every man on that pitch deserves a new contract. But we can't give them because we're a business. So guess what? You want to ball out? You can do it here. Get us the quad and go somewhere else. It's the business, man. We'll enjoy it, though. But we need to be licking all fireworks, gunshot, spliff. I need dubs to be spinning. Yo, it's a party. Let's ring them off until we get knocked out of something. Let's ring them off until it's over. We're going to wait till it's over. Like, good thing we didn't party because, see, it's over. Nah, man, let's enjoy it, man. That's what we're here. You see Lee jumped over? I'm telling you, it's a vibe. And we're not even enjoying it. So I feel upset, man. Just you need to enjoy it, man. You're looking like a Debbie Downer, man. Just enjoy it, man.
Do you know what it is, bro? I'm not going to lie. I am enjoying it, but there's still PTSD in me, bro. Like, come on, man. We're olders. We've been through a lot, bro. And the disappointment, like, it hits hard. So here's what it is, bro. Imagine you're looking at the TV screen, right? And you're reading off the lottery numbers. And they're reading it off and you're seeing it on yours. And you're like, oh, shit, I've got that number. Oh, shit. And you're watching them and they're saying all the numbers, bro. You know the last number could not be yours. And you're fucked, bro. You had all the numbers leading up, bro. And the last one ain't yours and you didn't win the lottery, bro. So even though you're getting excited, you can't act like the money's yours yet, right?
I know what you're saying, but at some point when they start hitting numbers, you're going to be getting up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even seeing you getting up. I'm not even seeing you. You know, you go, I'm not even seeing that.
No, but I do that, but then I sit straight back down again.
No, but I'm not seeing you, man. We coming over and you're like, man, we could do it, you know. At some point, you're like, wait, one number, two number, I'm not even seeing that climax. That's all I'm saying. We need to be on that climax like, yo, it's happening. It's happening. We need to be there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I hear what, and I get where you're coming from. And I know it's a weird uncomfortableness between me. Between myself and I get it.
Yo, I'm saying it's like throwing that party, you know, carnival or ATI weekend. You book the ticket and you're celebrating booking the ticket because you know you got in, you're going to make the date. Whether a hurricane comes and mess the party up, you don't really care about that moment. But up until that, you're walking around work like, yo, in 2 weeks. And then there's like a madness, you know, but you got to enjoy those little moments. And all I'm saying is enjoy this moment. You know what I'm saying? When the transfer window open up,
I hear that.
FSG talks is fair game July 1st. I ain't trying to hear no contracts right now, man. I ain't trying to hear that We're going to give man 400 and we only pick up a double.
No, Zabiri, just quickly. Listen, right now, it's not, as you said, it's not even about like contracts right now. It's more about let's just win this quad. However, yeah, I can't lie to you, bro. If we win this quad, I will be so gassed and we'll be unbearable. However, bro, I don't want to win a quad, yeah, and Salah ain't signing, fam. I have to be real with you, bro. That's what worries me. In the back of my mind, that kind of plays on me a bit, bro. I cannot front to you because we can all win this quad and it'll be amazing. It'll be the best thing ever, bro. But you know what? When the dust settles and we're like, we're going to do this again and we ain't got Salah, bro. You see what I'm saying? You're laughing because you know it hurts, innit? See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what. I've been looking at 4 trophies and looking at the back of Mo. Like, he did all right still, you know. Like what? No trophies for another 30 years. We got the quad, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'll tell you what, I went on KG's thing yesterday, man. And yesterday? And I try to keep it concealed that I wasn't an LFC fan. And when the man find out, and I said, we only signed Diaz, and man talking about squad depth. And the look on his face, like, Liverpool with the quad. I can't take him right now. Bit me off the stream and was just disgusted, like, Liverpool with the quad. No, this isn't life. He's pinching himself, bro. Like, even the fans are starting to believe Klopp's promise. Remember Klopp's promise? I'm going to turn doubters into believers. That's all I'm going to say. Even rival fans are believing, bro. Deep down.
Yeah, they are definitely preying on our downfall, bro.
They believe we can do it. They believe it more than a lot of us, bro. They believe in winning the squad more than you, bro.
I believe it's possible, but I also know that Liverpool give me PTSD, bro. And we've been here before. Bro.
I'm gonna be real.
It's happening. I don't care if they clear out the squad, bro.
And as well, bro, it's because it ain't in our control as well. Because if we'd have gone Etihad and got the 3 points, I'd be a lot more optimistic than I am. It's not in our hands, bro. If they win their games, there's nothing we can do about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually out of our hands. So when something isn't within your control, you can't really be as confident about it, in my opinion. They dropped points at the weekend to Watford. You'll see my tune change a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see, bro. We'll see.
I'm telling you, I'm partying every day, bro. Every day is my best life right now. I'm in a quad conversation. You nuts, bro.
And you know what I feel with it before we let you go, but here's another reason why I'm trying not to get myself too gassed up, bro, because if we only think about the quad, if we do a double or a treble cup season, but don't do a quad, everybody's actually going to be on a downer because they got themselves so hyped up for the quad. I still want to be over the moon. We did what we did. You get what I mean? All the people who believe the quad is on, they're going to feel let down if we don't do it, almost. Do you get what I mean? And then a great season is going to almost feel anticlimactical. So I'm trying to keep myself level-headed so I'm still buzzing. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like,
I see what you're saying. I see. We're different fans, man. There's different fans. Because I'm going to be honest. If we get... what is the other one? The FA Cup? Bro, if we only get the FA Cup, bro, that's 2 trophies in the season, bro. We go again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get what you're saying, bro. But we still got this quad talk going on right now. And while it's going on, I'm on
100%. 100%.
I'm on bearable right now. Ain't no football fans calling my phone. Because they know I'm talking.
Oh, flip. What happened? Ross, the breeder. His reception just said, no more. Nah, big up Zabiri though. Big up Zabiri as always.
I'm not gonna lie, that was abrupt. He didn't even go mad for a little bit on that.
Right. Man just literally just went, but that must be battery or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. That must have been. But big up Zabiri each and every time. And the thing is, I get it. Like, I get it. I do get it. And the thing is, Matt, as well, you know me personally, yeah? So you know, I don't get negative about any other aspect of my life. I don't know what football does to me. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Like, football
I hear that.
I don't get it. Like, you know me, I'll be the guy when we'll be on our way somewhere and we're like, you know, like we already know that we're not on the guest list or whatever, and you lot are like, nah, man, I'll speak to them. We'll get in, don't worry. And I'll be the one thinking we're going to get in, and everyone else is like, fucking hell, man, is there any point in going? But no, we'll be all right, man. Like, I'll talk to the ref. So I'm very optimistic about most things. It's something about football, bruv, that just makes me have this, like, I get apprehensive, anxious, nervous, I don't know, bro. His football hits different, bro. Football
No,
hits
I hear that.
different.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? It's something.
I
I
think
don't know,
his
man.
main point is though, which I kind of agree with, even though I know that's how you feel. One thing I don't want you to do is look back and go, I didn't really like get involved in the quad, like I didn't put myself there. Because what it is, yeah, in my opinion, anyway, and I can speak for myself. I have to put myself out there to really feel it. So if it happens, I know that I took it all in, so to speak. Like, man, embraced it, everything. Whereas if I hold back and we win it, it's almost like I've got to get into that mode. Like,
No, bro. No, bro.
I'm already there, fam.
No, but bro, that's where you're not understanding, bro.
I'm on the bus. But if I fall off the bus because we don't win it, then so be it. That emotion comes with it. But I'm there already.
No, bro, I'm telling you now, if the quad actually hits, bro, well, you think that my euphoria is not gonna catch up?
I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, we're talking ceiling. We're talking ceiling level bus, bro. I will catch you, bro. I'll be spraying everywhere. Bruv. Don't worry about it, bro. I'll be screaming duck.
Listen,
because you don't want to get hit, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I will catch up real quick, bro.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not saying
real quick.
I'm not saying this to gas up the thing, yeah. You see the way how I feel about the quad. It's how I felt 18-19 when before we won the Champions League. I just knew, it was gonna happen. That's how I felt. That's just how I genuinely felt. I don't know what it is. I've got this same kind of like feeling. That feeling might mean nothing, by the way. It could mean absolutely jack. It might that doesn't mean anything. But it's just the way I feel right now, bro. Something says to me that we're either doing the treble or the quad, but something says the quad. I don't know what it is, bro. There's too many things aligning. Like, how many times can a team say they're practically on the verge of winning everything? And here's the joke. You're right about it's not in our hands for the Prem. But, bro, I'm going to be honest. Football's mad. Like, I can see a Man City slipping up in one game. For some strange reason, I can't see us slipping up. And maybe that's my downfall. Maybe that's me putting it out there. Because if we drop points, everyone's going to go, you see what Matt said, yeah? On the 22nd of April, he said that Liverpool would win every game. All I'm saying is that's how I feel about it. How I feel about it is I genuinely feel like we're on something here. So
yeah, no, I hear that, bro. But I also know that football's a cruel sport.
Of course.
We could end up with a Carabao Cup and nothing else.
Of course.
And 100%. If that happens, this is actually going to feel like the worst season I've ever experienced in my life, even though the journey was supposed to be great. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm just going to keep myself level-headed, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm not going around.
You see me release that little bit of joy every time we win one game and we go a little bit further close. You see it. We win one game, I go a little bit closer. I get 100%. A little moment where I relax and then I go back like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're literally, now you are. I know you stay. You're one of them people where it's like, until it's actually happened, because I'm going to be real. Yeah. Bruv, I remember me and Kyle were celebrating the league. We were saying it's done after we beat Leicester 1920. Yeah, you were like, nah, it's not over. It's not over. It's like, bruv, it's done. It's a wrap. And even Champions League, when we went, when we scored, when Divock scored, you were still like, it's not over. I was like, fam, we've won the champion. Look at the timer. Like, unless Harry Kane is gonna hit the ball from the goal, like he's gonna take a goal kick and lob the goalkeeper, and like, I don't know, do something.
Man United won the Champions League in injury time. Shit happens, bro.
Bruv, listen. Sometimes I just think, you know what? Let me not even say that, because it's each to their own. Everyone's different, innit? Everyone's different. I'm just saying, I'll put myself right at the doorstep, innit? I'm right there. So someone's either gonna let me in, or they're gonna forever not let me in. It's one of them ones, isn't it? It is what it is. So
yeah,
it's mad. Right, let's bring on the next caller. John, what's going on, bro?
Okay, how's things?
What's happening,
good,
bro?
My brother. How are you, man?
I'm all good, all good. Just two points to make, but just quickly, Drifty. You need to remember, we were mined by Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Dark days there.
Right, if you can't enjoy this now, then you can never enjoy football.
Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm just very apprehensive. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like my anxiety levels when I get too carried away.
We're going to win the quad. We're winning it. Done.
You lot celebrate. All I'm saying is, at the end of the thing, if we do get it over the line, you won't shut me up. You lot will have probably quieted down, and I'll still be going because like it won't. It won't. No, but you know what I mean. Like everywhere I go, it's all I'll be talking about.
Never quiet. If we win the quad, every cunt's going to hear me for the rest of my life.
If we win the quad, we broke football. I think that's what the rivals are more worried about than anything. 100%. We've broken football if we win the quad.
We'll go to the Spanish League and win the fucking that over there and all. we'll just jump between fucking leagues and win their trophies.
Can you imagine if we did that, like Thanos just went in and just infiltrated the other league and just won that league and took that title as well? That would be hilarious. Where you go first today, bro?
We're talking about Mo Salah's contract. Right? Could you see a situation where Liverpool run down his contract? Because the way I'm thinking, we'd make more money keeping him than we would selling him. And shirt sales and all the merchandise, everything else.
Possibly.
If we say Nunes, is it Nunes?
Nunes, yeah.
If we say him, give Mane a new deal and give Bobby a new deal, are we really losing Salah's goals?
Yeah, I still think we would.
I'll answer that.
He scores 30 plus.
Who scores 30 plus, sorry?
Nunes
scores 30 plus. And then Diaz is just joint. He's going to score 20 odd goals a season.
Possibly.
And you still got Mane. Put him back out in the right. Or is another 20 odd goals a season.
It's an interesting one. I'm waiting for everyone in the comments to give their
listen, you want to say anything more, John, before we chop it up?
Just one other last thing. You were talking about comedy shows and everything, right? Now, I'd probably say adult comedy shows. What is the best comedy show you've ever seen in your life? For me, I would say Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, that
right?
That's cold.
That's legendary.
There's one in Scotland. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Yeah. It's called Still Game.
No, I haven't heard of it.
I've heard about Still Game. No, I think I might have heard of that. I don't know much about it, but I've heard the name.
It's about two old pensioners.
I've heard
I never heard of it until I moved to Glasgow.
Oh, no.
It's amazing. Honestly, get on it.
Still
Game. I'll definitely check that out, bro. I'll definitely check that out.
I mean, you'll sit all night pissing yourself laughing.
Yeah. But then, brother, we'll chop those up now, man.
Bro. We'll
Good to see you as always, bro.
Respect, much love.
Cool, man. See you next week, bro. Big up, bro. Big up.
All right,
on the Salah one, I'll let you.
Yeah, so when John was saying about Salah, if we keep him, we make more money. We make more money than rather than selling him. This is how I see it. I think it's kind of straightforward. John is absolutely right. The reason being, it's not like Salah's got 3-4 years left and we can shop man for 250, 300. Some mad world record fee where we look back and gone, wow, I see the money we made from Salah and we went and bought X, Y, Z. That's not going to be the case. If we have to sell Salah or he runs down his contract, it's a lose-lose situation. Because even though you've got a Darwin Núñez or somebody else, you're almost saying to that person, you have to replicate what my man does. And everyone's thinking about, okay, cool. We can do the more sharing goals thing. It's not as simple as black and white as that, bro. Because everyone kind of feels like if you take out the big goal scoring man and you bring in the next guy who's capable of doing it, everyone's automatically thinks every man just share the ratio. You get 15, I get 15, you get 50. It don't work like that, bro. In football's almost an anomaly where there'll always be that one person who just bads it up more than others. That's normally how football works. That's why we normally have that person in your team where you get the majority of goals, that goal scorer. Salah is our goal scorer. Do I think Darwin Núñez could do that job? maybe. But again, you're asking someone from a different league to adapt and hit the heights of what Salah's done. That's not an easy task. Luis Diaz, albeit different position, has played extremely well, but he knows to score goals, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Jota's probably the only one in recent years that you could maybe think, okay, if Salah was to go, maybe he might take over the mantle, so to speak, for the goal scoring burden. However, it's not as simple as that. How do we know that if Salah leaves, Jota might find it harder because the space that Salah used to create ain't there anymore? There's so many things you have to think about. So that's how I feel about it. Put like this, bruv, we have to sign him. If we don't sign up Salah, I think it's a massive mistake and we'll regret it. It's simple as that for me.
Yeah, I agree. Common sense to me.
Yeah. Second one, John was talking about the series, isn't it? He said, what was it? Still.
No, well, his question was, what's your favorite comedy show?
Yeah.
For me, it's between two. It's Friends and My Wife and Kids. I think they are my two GOAT TV series. I struggle though because I've got so many that I love.
There's a
you know what I mean?
Them. All right. Mine is Community. If you know about Community, trust me.
I couldn't get into that, you know.
Bro, I thought Community is absolutely hilarious. Community, I was done out, fam, enough times. Finished, bro. Community and might be Fresh Prince, you know. I like My Wife and Kids as well. There's so many, like when I deep it, like, but I think it might be Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince still.
But like I said, there's so many, bruv. Even Blackish, bruv. I love Blackish. Everyone Hates Chris is one of the most underrated TV shows ever.
No. You know what? I just remembered. Still Community, but Everybody Hates Chris. No, Everybody Hates Chris. No, it's there.
Do you know what else is underrated? Have you ever watched Parks and Rec? That's underrated still. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of joke. That's kind of joke still. Like, bro, there's so many. There's so many. But
there's so many.
Yeah, I think Friends is goated. Like, I know it's cliche. It's like if someone said, "Oh, who do you think the best looking female singer is?" And you say Beyonce. It's like it seems like a cliche, but most of the time a cliche is because it's true, isn't it? And for me, Friends is just like levels. Like Friends is. I'm never gonna lie. Like Friends is goated, but
now, let me ask you a question though. You know what it is as well, yeah? There's different types of funny. You know, like for example, I find Everybody Hates Chris funnier than Friends, even though Friends is funny. Everybody Hates Chris, there's a some even just thinking about some of the things
that's because it's more relatable to you. That's why.
Yeah, but Jordan, this is what I'm trying to say. Like Friends is sick, but is it really funnier than Blackish and on my days? And Everybody Hates Chris.
I'm not gonna lie, there are moments that do put it up there.
Everybody Hates Chris. I'm not gonna lie. Even just the dads, fam. I can't even lie to you.
But again, but this is the thing that I love about it. It's all
someone
subjective.
just said it. Can we forget, bro? See, now, do you know what? We have to do categories because someone just said Boondocks as well.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about Boondocks for real.
What you gonna do?
This is what I was saying.
Bro, listen.
That ain't my name.
In it. Bro.
That ain't my name.
There's something I was gonna say, and I remembered I couldn't even say. Not the granddad. You know the guy talking about Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus, no relations. Bro, I'm telling you, there's certain things I want to say, but I can't say because we'll get taken off air. We'll never get our account back.
But you know what? Only Fools and Horses is goated as well, you know.
Not even from back in the day. No, you're right.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. It is actually. Because sometimes I even believe it's the time you're in your life, to be honest with you.
Agreed. Agreed.
Do you know what I mean? Because if I said to you, what's your favorite song? You might not even have one. And if you do have one, in 10 years' time, it might be a different one. I think it's all about eras, decades, how things are, change, childhood. there's so many things. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's what it means to you, innit? It's what it means to you as well, because when I think about things, over all the years of my life, I must have watched a movie that, when you put it all together, is a better movie than Predator, is a better movie than Terminator 2, is a better movie than Aliens. I'm never saying it's a guarantee, but I'm sure maybe I have. But for me, that will always be my top 3. And it doesn't matter what happens, what film I watch, where I go, what I do, that will be my top 3, because for me, they mean too much to me for it to change. There's just so much emotion, there's so much attached to those 3 films. They will forever be my top 3. You can ask me in 20 years. But I probably have watched the movie better. Do you know what I mean? Like, even something like Infinity War. But Infinity War is pretty much like it's different. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Agreed. All right,
Desmond's.
Desmond's as well, Bob. There's too many, as I'm saying. There's too many, but there's too many. But no, Uncle Ruckus, no relations. But yeah, we move. We're bringing the next caller. Chainsaw, what's going on, bro?
Yo, I'm good. It's perfect segue that Drifty said. It depends on when you watch a show, because Everybody Hates Chris is one of my favorite comedies ever since I was a kid. I was watching it since time, and I want to link it to a bit of anime before I talk about football.
Go to.
I had something planned for Callum, but Callum's not here, so I'm gonna have to bin that. But for
just keep
Matt,
it for next week, bro. Just keep it.
Yeah, I'll try to be on next week. I'll try to be on next week. For Matt, see, I don't want to tarnish your opinions on animes like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and so forth, and Boruto, but they're trash subjectively, in my opinion. When you look at the new gen, when you have, I suggest you read mangas like Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, the new gen stuff, because the new gen stuff is next level. Trust me, and Matt, you should make a channel. It will bang. I think your opinions are like top tier, but unfortunately, when it comes to football, I'm team Drifty. And you mentioned Naby Keita's name with Henderson, my captain's name, and you tried to say, "Oh, Naby's performing for the last 2 months." And what about Henderson? Well, you're forgetting Henderson in November and December. He was elite. Did you see his pass at the United game? Did you see his goal at Everton? Did you see his performance in the AC Milan game? People forget that Henderson's been actually elite. He's got more assists. He's got 6 assists to Naby's, I think, 1. And remember, Henderson's covering for Trent. He's doing the defensive work, the hard yards, and the leadership. So he's got more responsibilities than Naby Keita. He's played 17 more games than Naby Keita as well. So he's going to be tired naturally at the business end of the season. And I think you need to start respecting Henderson and stop using Henderson's name to say, "Oh, look, and Naby's better than Hendo. Look, Hendo's this trash baller. Naby's this amazing baller." You need to respect Hendo, because you've been doing that lately. I've been knowing your behaviors recently. But also with Thiago is the best centre mid in the world. That's clear, right? But let's not forget, League Cup final and the Man City game, he wasn't there. That's all I wanted to say. He wasn't there when we needed him, unfortunately, because of injuries. Not his fault. But that's why some Liverpool fans wanted to bin him. Not because of his talent, but because he was missing when we needed him. And now he's turning up. And
no, I do understand that. I do understand that. But, bro, thank you for making my day.
So listen, it's nothing but love, my brother. Listen, it's nothing but love. But I'm about to debunk everything that you just said. But
I ain't gonna let you do that.
I'll be back next week, Matt.
Now, make sure.
Did he jump out, or did you get rid of him?
I didn't press nothing. He just.
I was gonna say.
No, I would never do that. No, wait a minute, talking.
I know you wouldn't. I know you.
Because if you make me the stupid, I'm talking to mid-air, they don't make sense. But all right. Let me say this about Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is our captain. He is a very, very good player. I'm not even debating that at all. However, this season, we've seen Jordan Henderson look lethargic. And we've seen Jordan Henderson look like he's taking a step back. And that maybe is because of the mileage that he actually has. In my honest opinion, I think Naby Keita, in my opinion, has been more consistent. Henderson has played more games, so he's been more available. That's a very, very fair point. However, if you think about what the two possess, I think the way how we play now, we're kind of moving past what Henderson does, so to speak, especially as he's finding it hard to keep up with covering for Trent. When Naby Keita plays in a midfield three, it's hardly ever I see things or comments where it's like he can't keep up because he's covering. I think, in my opinion, he's a bit smarter, but Henderson's more athletic. There's a difference. So how they kind of cover the space is very different. One might think about it more. The other one will just get to that space faster, innit? I don't want to disrespect Henderson because he's our captain, and I never would disrespect him. However, I will say this, though, because he's the captain again, I kind of feel like there's nothing sometimes you can say because people won't have it because he's our captain and because of what he's done in the past. However, we're all about the present. We're all about the future. And if we're going forward, in my opinion, he has to be going from next season, potentially a rotational piece. I'm not even trying to say Naby Keita necessarily deserves to start every week because my man might even break down. However, the quality that I've seen from Naby Keita, especially this season, has shown me we don't have to always rely on a Jordan Henderson in a big game. That game against Man City for me was so telling that the way that we go against them, we don't have to just like run around and be athletic and whatever. We can keep the ball and make them chase and be smart. Naby Keita and Henderson are two different players as well. I rate them both. However, I just think as things stand, Naby Keita does more for Liverpool than Jordan Henderson on the pitch. Not off the pitch, just on the pitch.
No, I definitely disagree when you just said that Henderson covers Trent. So there's no way he does more in the game than Henderson. Henderson's got multiple roles. But look, it's horses for courses. Different games require different players. And I think what a lot of Naby people are doing, it is a little bit of a recency bias, bro, because Henderson's getting leggy now. Even I can see it. But bro, in the beginning of the season, right up until like Christmas, he was good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to like look at that bit when he kind of lost form like January, February time and kind of like only look at that. Like, but that's very unfair. It's very unfair because what about when his form was good before that? So it's just one of them things, isn't it? But I believe that the opposition should determine what player you play because there's different players that can do different things against different teams, isn't it? Like, so let's just stop doing the comparing all our players and let's just be like, he was right for this game and he was right for that game because there's always going to be a different game where a player suits. There might be some games where Thiago doesn't even actually suit playing and you need Naby and Hendo. Like, it just depends, innit? Like, for example, if we were going to play Atletico Madrid, bro, wouldn't you rather Thiago got protected? I don't want Thiago out there against Atletico Madrid.
No.
Do you get what I mean? I would rather it was Naby and Hendo who are more like up for that type of do you get what I mean? Like, it depends who you're playing, bro.
No, of course. But at the same time, you see, when it comes to like big games, and it doesn't matter who you're playing, bro. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. You put out your best 11. Like, more times than not, you will put 9 times out of 10 anyway, yeah? You see, prime example, Atletico, bruv. No, don't rest Thiago. You play him. You play him, bruv. It's the Champions League. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, it's the Champions League. I would want to play him. I would hate to see Thiago on the bench. Here's the thing. When it comes to the big games, in my opinion, you start your best 11. When it's not so the big games, like what you're saying, that's why I think you can do the bit of a rotation thing. Like, you can kind of just like move things about. But when you know you need to win, you play your best team, bro, in my opinion, because you need them to be you just need them to be on it, bro, and to try and get that victory.
Yeah.
And again, I don't even like this because again, like I don't understand how it's turned into a Henderson Naby thing because it was never that. Because really and truly, you can't even compare because one's got years.
You kind of done it, bro. To be fair.
No. See, here's the thing.
I talked about Naby and you brought up Henderson.
No. Here's where people get confused. When I bring up Naby Keita, people are very quick to say, like, if I talk about another player, I'm assuming I'm talking about Henderson. And when people talk about Henderson, they assume the next player should be Keita. All I've ever said is, I think Naby Keita is good enough to play in our rotation. I've said that multiple times. I've literally said for how many months on end, and people can quote me on this, in terms of the four of them, all 4 of them should be in our rotation. I don't want to see nobody else unless we're playing someone very, very small. That's all I've ever said. And one thing I will go so far as say is this. Going by what I've seen for maybe how many months now, I do believe Naby Keita is in a better way than Jordan Henderson. I'm not diminishing Jordan Henderson though when I say that though. It's just that Thiago, in my opinion, is undroppable, and Fabinho is undroppable. That means there's one man left. So who else could he potentially take? If not, you don't get in. I'm looking at it as there's a spot there that my man can take. That's how I see it, innit? So
yeah, let's just stop doing the versus thing between our.
No, of course, because it shouldn't be a versus. It generally shouldn't be. You know what I mean? But yeah, we move. All right, let's bring on our next caller. Rams, you there, bro?
Yo, what's good, guys? What's good?
What's going on, bro? You cool?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Look, Matt, your boy Nkunku, man. What do you have to say about this guy, man? 38 goal contributions this season alone. A hat trick against Man City. Your boy's cooking, man. Your boy is cooking.
I know this.
But apparently,
too many chefs spoil the broth, though, guys.
People don't want to hear it, innit? When I said Nkunku from
we got too many cooks, man.
Year and a half ago, people like Nkunku. Oh, what's he gonna do? I said, listen, this brother's serious, you know. Lo and behold, putting on a clinic this season. And again, people can talk about Bundesliga's tactics. That is very true. Bundesliga tactics is there. However, you can't deny what he's doing is something great. And for me, you can see, like, when it's one of them ones you can see it happening. I saw this, bro. But it's mad. People don't want to hear it.
Guess who's his best friend as well, Matt?
Who's your best friend?
Ibu.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, they were best mates back at Leipzig, innit? You know, French brothers.
Don't get me gassed.
Come on, man. It's all coming together nicely.
Don't get me gassed, you know.
Hey, but yeah, look, guys, I don't know if you've been hearing, I've been on the train with this Allison prop, I've been saying it for time. This guy should be player of the season. PFA player of the season, in my opinion.
Well,
Ali, our GK. Yeah. And I did a little bit of research. I've used your channel as a little bit of a rating barometer.
Okay.
And I compared him with our boy Salah. And I think I did it up until, the Nottingham Forest game.
Yeah.
Yes, the Nottingham Forest game.
Was that the fifth round, yeah? Fifth round in the FA Cup, that wasn't it? Yeah.
Ali, on average, has a higher average rating from you guys compared to Mo.
Hello.
And since January 2022, Ali hasn't got below 7.5 from you guys. Since January 2022. He has not put a foot wrong this year.
That's actually impressive still.
Must have checked his ratings. These guys seem a bit ludicrous. Who does these ratings again, bro?
No, but bro, we gotta check it though. Ram is actually spitting.
He's on
barely
point.
lets us start. I can only remember the West Ham game, Ali being a letdown. If I really try and think about it.
I use a lot of people's narratives on the terrace as well, People say that they love watching Liverpool because the other team has opportunities. If that's so, why don't teams score a lot of goals against us?
Because we've got the best goalkeeper, innit?
That's what I'm saying. And you know what?
And a very good defense.
I want to do one better. If Brazil win the World Cup, which I predict they'll do, Ali for Ballon d'Or. I mean, win the quad, Ali for Ballon d'Or.
But Ram, a goalie is never getting Ballon d'Or, bro.
No, but Drift. Do you know why I'd say it? The closest person was Manuel Neuer because of what he did with Germany. Alisson is probably Brazil's best player, arguably Brazil's best player. The reason why Manuel Neuer didn't win the Ballon d'Or was because of that pitiful display at the Allianz against Real Madrid. Do you remember that 4-1 where Ronaldo scored a hat-trick? And that Bale was tearing them up a new one. That is why he didn't win the Ballon d'Or, because of that pitiful performance.
Guardiola was manager that season, right?
Yeah, Guardiola was manager. I'm saying if we win the quad and Ali wins the World Cup, Brazil wins the World Cup, Ali should be player of the season, in my opinion. But that's for you guys. You guys can chop it up.
What's that up still?
I've got two more things,
Yeah,
I got a
to.
proposition for you. We either keep Salah and we sign another midfielder of your choice, or we sell Salah, we buy a young up-and-coming winger for about 25 million pounds, and we go back in time and bring back 24-year-old Steven Gerrard into this team. Which one would you have?
Hold on, Rams. What was the first one again? You say keep Salah, yeah.
We keep Salah, and we can bring in a midfielder that is within like the 25 million pound mark into this team right now, or we sell Salah, bring in a 30 million pound winger, and we go back in time and bring 24-year-old Steven Gerrard into this team. Which one would you have?
Cool.
And the last one is a quick one. I have a thing with this January transfer window because I said the reason why I'm not going to say it yet, but if Arsenal don't make top 4 is that January transfer window where they didn't sign a striker. I'm going to cast your minds back to 13-14. Do you guys remember a guy called Yevnan Konoplyanka?
Yeah. Yep.
My question is, if we had signed him, would we have won the league? Because personally, I think we would have won the league. If
Can I include Salah in that, Ram? Because that was the same January we should have signed Salah as well.
Either one or the other. Because Konoplyanka was the replacement for the Salah signing that we didn't get.
Yes.
So that's my questions.
Cool.
Yeah. You know what's mad as well? Konoplyanka is the one I wanted a lot more than Yarmolenko. And then Yarmolenko's the one who came Prem and actually did well. I don't even know where Konoplyanka is right now.
He went Sevilla and then he just kind of just... I don't even know what happened to him.
He didn't get any game time. He just dropped off. Just didn't play.
Kind of the Arshavin thing. Like, you know, when Arshavin left Arsenal, like he just went missing.
No, that was the player we should have got. I think if he came Liverpool, his career would have been a lot better still.
And do you think of again 2008-09? We were meant to get Arshavin in January.
Yeah,
it's the reason why we sold Robbie Keane. We actually sold Robbie Keane because we thought Arshavin was coming.
No, we sold Keane because Benitez was actually a dickhead.
No, Matt, it's facts.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, but Benitez was a dickhead.
Yeah, but what it was, Arshavin accepted a bigger contract from Arsenal on the last couple of days of the negotiation and took the money, so to speak. And we got rid of Keane thinking it was done because he'd agreed verbally to come to Liverpool. So we actually let Arsenal get one over us. And if Robbie Keane had stayed, I think we'd have won the league that year, if I'm being honest.
That's what, Oh, if you signed Arshavin, we would have won the league.
That's either way, mindset. Either way.
But big up, guys.
Yeah, no, big up, bro. Big up, bro.
Big up, see you guys later, man.
Big up.
Take care, brother.
Even if you think about the fact that he's the one who got the 4 goals that got us the draw against Arsenal, that dropped those 2 points.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Remember, we got we got a few more. All right, cool. All right, so first question, Drift, was in fact, no, we'll speak of Alisson just quickly. Yes or no? If we win the quad, does Alisson have a shot for Ballon d'Or? Yes or no?
100%. Although I personally would think Mane would be more deserving of it because it's a harder achievement to qualify Senegal for the World Cup and win the AFCON than it is for Ali to win the World Cup because Brazil's team is like they're like top 2 favorite. I mean, fair enough. Senegal were one of the favorites for AFCON as well. Can we give out 2 Ballon d'Ors in one season?
Liverpool, we do what we want. Nah.
But this is why Cal's actually right, and I think Ballon d'Or should be given for the position you play to allow somebody to be able to win the Ballon d'Or who's not going to be as like favourable. When's a goalie ever going to win a Ballon d'Or?
Like, no, you're right. But saying that, we never thought a defender would win it, even though. When I think about it, that was probably the biggest anomaly ever because even when Cannavaro won it and he won it. And he had an amazing season. He didn't, in my... Then again, I just keep thinking about Van Dijk. I will never understand... Sorry, quickly. I would never understand how Van Dijk didn't win it 18-19. Bruv, I'm not going to lie to you. That's, for me, the best individual season a defender could ever have. I have never seen impact like that. And I'm not saying it because it's for Liverpool. Because, bruv, there's been some amazing defenders, but the impact was so stupid to the point where I've never seen strikers and players go away from him. There was a reason why Trent used to get attacked all the time because their man didn't want to go down Van Dijk's side, bruv. The blueprint was, don't go down Virgil's side, bruv. When I knew Van Dijk was clear of everybody was the game against Wolves, and you know what I'm gonna say. Do you remember when Adama squared up Virgil van Dijk and said he's gonna kick it 30 yards down the line and have a race? And Van Dijk said, "Well on." And what happened then, bro? Van Dijk matched him and just said, "What are you doing? This ain't a game, bro. This ain't school where you kick the ball and run after it. What? Because you got pace. I can run too, fam. I've never seen a defender just put fear in that into other people. But yeah,
I think the whole issue with that, not to dwell on it, is just it's very hard for a goalkeeper or a defender to stand out across a whole season and actually be in a conversation with forwards. So I think it's very unfair that forwards always get favoritised. Because I know they're doing the hard part, putting in the goals, but for you to be as good as Van Dijk was, it's mad, isn't it? But yeah,
it is. Right, this is the question on Salah. So it was keep Salah or bring in a 25 million midfielder.
No, basically, originally, because I think you got money, it was basically keep Salah and buy whatever midfielder we want, or sell Salah, get an up-and-coming midfielder.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
But you get reincarnated Gerrard.
I'm going to be honest.
Anything that brings back 24-year-old Gerrard is that's the one I'm picking. Whatever it is, bro.
You're saying what? You're just saying
I adore Salah. I adore Salah, but I'm swapping Salah for 24-year-old Gerrard. I'm sorry. You can come for me all you want, but I am. You put Gerrard in our midfield now, yeah? And in my opinion, the forwards that we have will still feast because Gerrard.
No,
Gerrard in this midfield.
I tell you what it is. Yeah? No, you're right. I think I would do it. However, I think we're sleeping on the impact that Salah has had.
No, we're not sleeping on it, bro. I'm just thinking about Fabinho, Thiago, and Gerrard as a midfield three, and I'm just saying.
But then we ain't got Salah though. So who would your winger be? Because he said under 25. So it's not gonna who would you go for? Just realistically.
I'd put Mane back on the right, or I'd teach Diaz how to play on the right.
Would you not go and get your boy Anthony? Because I thought you'd go and get him.
No, but that's not young enough. I mean, I know he's young, but everybody knows who he is.
He's going to
25. 60 million. No, but he'll cost 60 million.
He didn't say the price.
He said, he said 25 million pound up and comer, and Gerrard reincarnated. That's what he said. Because obviously, if it's anybody, then I'll pick anybody, innit? I'll just go and get Rafinha or Anthony or one of them boys. But he said a 25.
The only way it works, sorry KG, but Leeds get relegated. The clause kicks in for Rafinha. Rafinha has that clause for 25 mil. We get Rafinha and we bring back Jal. We move.
Yeah. That's the
sorry,
answer.
KG. Please don't. Yeah, I know because KG's gonna get me for that still. Last but not least, Konoplyanka, bro. If we would have signed him in the 13-14 season, do we win the league? You think he takes us over the line? That signing that we missed.
I think if it was Salah, it would have took us over the line, 100%.
All right, can I say something here that might rattle the fan base? I don't know if that Salah does it for us. Reason being, it's a different Salah, and that younger Salah, I don't know whether he would have had that impact that he had when he obviously eventually came in 2017. It's hard to say. Konoplyanka at that time was doing bits. Salah was obviously the better player, but when you look at what happened at Chelsea, you think, would the same thing happen at Liverpool? It's so hard because you might say, no, never. Because you go Chelsea and you go Liverpool, it's two different things. Normally when you're... it's very hard to say because...
Look at Mo's career. Basel, balled out. Chelsea, didn't play well. Fiorentina, balled out. Roma, balled out. Liverpool, balled out. Chelsea's the anomaly, bro.
But the pressure, could he have basically what I'm trying to say?
He wouldn't have been under pressure, bro. He wouldn't have been under pressure.
No. But you see back in them days there, I can't even lie. You know when we had
Sturridge, Suarez and Sterling, bro. He would have come in and just been one of the boys. He wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been pressure, bro. It wouldn't have been pressure. He
would have been the new signing that was supposed to take it. Basically, bro, back in them days, you remember this. Come on, you must remember this, yeah. Back in them days, whenever we were close to winning something, that next person we bought was always supposed to win the league. Bro, do you know how much times that person was supposed to do that and they just flopped because there was too much pressure? Bro,
Bruno Cheverou then, right?
Hear me out. Bruno Sherry was supposed to be Zidane. Salah Diallo was supposed to be Vieira reincarnated. Harry Kewell was supposed to be everything. There's so many players that
was different though, bro. We still had Gerrard, we had Suarez, we had Sturridge. He wouldn't have come in with that level of pressure.
No, but back then, bro. No. Shall I tell you why he would have? Because back then we hadn't won anything. So that person that we always buy was always supposed to take us to the next level. You see, now it's a little bit different because we won things. That person's just got to settle. You see, Luis Diaz, bro. If Diaz would have signed in 13-14, Diaz would have supposed to won us the league. Because that's the type of pressure that we had back then. Remember, we didn't won anything.
It depends, bro. It depends. I don't think Coutinho and Sturridge came in with that pressure.
No, because we were rebuilding.
Yeah, but we were technically still rebuilding in 13-14. I know we ended up in a title race, but like that was still a rebuild, though. We weren't a complete team.
Bro, but here's the difference. When you're in a title race, no one ain't got time for sympathy. If you're in a title race
in January? We weren't really in the title race in January. Not really.
We kind of was.
In January, we were like, oh, can we like get involved in this? We weren't really in the title race in January. We were up there, but I think it was around February, March when it was like, oh, Rob, we can win this, you know?
No, I think, do you know what it is though? Because we hadn't won any major trophy, since 11-12 season when we won the Carabao Cup or Carling Cup back then, yeah? That pressure, especially when we were kind of in a title race, even in January, that person who was if we was going to sign them was supposed to be that guy. And it's always been like that up until I'd arguably say the Klopp era, everyone level-headed, settled down, won our first trophy. We can kind of relax. Bro, there was this expectation of every single person that signed for us was supposed to take us to the next level and make us win the league. I'll never forget the time when Harry Kewell signed for us, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I believe
that was different.
I believed it. And I don't know, injuries. Of course, injuries.
Benitez had constructed a good team at that point, and he was the final piece, though. That's different. Salah wouldn't have come in and been. Salah wouldn't even have come in and started every game. He would have actually been on the bench.
No, Kewell was Houllier, remember?
Yeah, sorry, Houllier, yeah. But we were almost a finished team when we signed Kewell. Like, that was meant to be the player that took us over the line.
Wasn't. First 11, yes. Squad, no.
Bro, all I know is Salah wouldn't even have started. Sterling, Sturridge, and Suarez were the front three, and Salah would have added depth. He wouldn't have come in and been under pressure to be the saviour. He wouldn't have. Not at that age. Was he 21? He wouldn't have been asked to come in and be the saviour. He wouldn't. But he would have probably scored a few goals that would have helped to take us over the line in a couple of them games. So,
no, fair enough. That's it. I just feel like back in them days, whoever we signed, especially like if it was over 10 mil, back then was seen as like a big thing. And like, oh, if you're in a title race and you're signing like a player who's got what do you call it? A big following or whatever, and there's talk about him and he's supposed to be this next big thing, that player is almost supposed to now be the player that takes you over the edge and help you win this title. That's how it was for us back then. You're forgetting the dark days, but we move.
No. I just don't think every player that we bought was supposed to take us over the level.
No, not every single player. I'm saying when we got to a certain point, though, bro. Because especially
but that wasn't the season, bro. We overachieved. We went into that season with absolutely no title ambition. Not even a sniff of title ambition, bro. Then we just ended up having a brilliant season.
No, but you're missing my point, though. 13-14, we weren't supposed to be in a title race, was we? But we ended up in a title race. You just furthermore, you just said
that means that Salah wouldn't have come in being looked at as like a final piece. We had loads of players we needed to make us.
If we would have signed Salah, I'm telling you for now, we would have looked at Salah and gone, he's gonna be that piece that helps us win the title. Because hence why we were trying to get him. Him or Konoplyanka.
Everybody we signed potentially is
but what I'm trying to say is,
there wouldn't have been pressure on him though. There wouldn't have been pressure on him.
There would have been pressure.
Nah, I don't think. The normal pressure that comes in playing for Liverpool, not like it's your fault if we don't win it.
No, I'm not saying your fault, but bro, there would have been immense pressure. Like you're the guy. It's like all I'm saying is this: we would have looked at Salah at that time in a title race and gone, hey, if we're buying you, you better be worth it because when it's title race, you need to contribute. We can't have passengers because we've gone through that year after year after year. We've gone through that.
But it would have still been Suarez, Sturridge, and Sterling starting and Mo coming off the bench.
But my whole point still stands, though. The player that was Well, we didn't sign anybody. That's the killer. If we would have signed one of them type of caliber player, in my opinion, that player would have been under pressure to perform because we're in a title race and you would have needed to deliver, because that's the reason why we're bringing you in. We're not bringing you in for 3-4 years down the line. We're bringing you in because we need you to make an instant impact now. We are in a title race. Bruv, do you want to know something? Again, Luis Diaz, why do we bring him in? We're in a title race. We need to win now. Yes, Spurs forced our hand, but we said, listen, you're going to force our hand? That's fine. We're in a title race. We need quality players.
But we're always in a title race now, so this is different. Like every season, we're in a title race. So now it's different. Back then, we were overachieving. And in January, bro, we weren't. If you go back and look, you'll realize we weren't in a title race in January. It was February, March, we realized, oh shit, can we win this league? We weren't in a title race in January, bro. We weren't.
If I'm not mistaken,
even Arsenal were around the same level of us in the league in January that season. We weren't in the title race at that point, bro. We weren't. I'm telling you, if you go back, you'll realize in January we weren't in a title.
You remember when we played Spurs when we whacked them up 5-0 and Suarez dinked Lloris? Can you remember the month that was?
Nah, not off the top of my head, no.
I feel like that was January, because if that was January, it was in a title race, but we moved. And that's if it was January, by the way. I'm saying that I remember that game, like I remember Flanagan scored a goal as well. But we moved. All right, let's bring on the next caller. Jamal, what's going on, bro?
I'm good. Are you guys good?
Yeah, blessed, man. Blessed.
Yeah, man. I just want to talk about 2 points out for you guys. I just want to talk about Carvalho, man, because I don't want to gas up the thing, but I'm sorry. This kid, he looks special, man. You know when you just watch some players and you see he has that swagger. He looks like a real baller, man. So I just want to know, is Klopp trying to, add some seasoning into this team? Because, bro, the last 3 signings we bought was Thiago, Diaz. Bro, these guys are ballers. And now it could be Carvalho. Because I won't lie, I love Genie Henderson Milner at that time in 2017. But guys, sometimes, I won't lie, that was like drinking water and eating white bread or dry bread. Sometimes. With that midfield. So is he trying to change the way and be more technical? That's my first point. My second point is, guys, Bruno Fernandes. Now, I know out of the 3 of you, Carl liked Bruno the most. I know you guys don't really feel Bruno. But do you guys think he's world class?
No.
Matt?
Nah.
Did you ever think he was world class, Matt? I see like you're thinking about it.
No. I'll just quickly write something down. One thing I said about Fernandes is this.
Okay. Yeah, because
when he was at Sporting, sorry, Jamal, just quickly. When he was at Sporting, I thought, no, this guy's serious. He's gone to Man United and he batted it up. I can't even lie. But at not one point I thought it was world class. I thought he was that one level below world class. And I needed to see consistency to put him in that bracket. But I haven't seen it, so I can't put him there.
Yeah, I was on your wave, man, but this season I've been watching him, and Drifty has always said it. You know, this guy gives the ball away about 40 times a game. I mean, he treats the ball like it's hot potato. Yeah. I mean, it's like it have a time on the ball, like he's on the get ready. Bro, sometimes there's not even a run making. Rashford, one year these guys making a run, and this guy just hits the ball, man. I mean, he plays like he's in school, man. Like, in school, you just could do anything you want. That's how Bruno play. But Matt, I'm glad how you said that, because I just have a little clip for you.
Your favorite player for Man United, Fernandes?
I think he's just below that level.
For me personally,
way a lot. The stat padding thing, I don't want to have the argument. If you watch Man United, he gives the ball a lot. He don't help defend. He's out of position a lot.
It's not his role.
It is, bro. Helping out in the midfield is his role.
I'll be honest with you. So you see,
sometimes he's more further forward than the bloody striker.
That's his role.
Nah, he's a midfielder, bro. He's got to get back. There's no one in modern football that's allowed to just do what they want.
Bro, Bruno's practically a number 10.
Bruno's practically a second striker. What I'm saying is he's got to help, like, win the ball back and defend and stuff.
Yeah, but he has got a bit of an injury on it. It's not like
you haven't said yours. Is Bruno world class?
I think Bruno is world class.
So,
Okay. We want to play them games. Okay,
I'll leave it at
Jamal.
that.
Okay. Oh, we want to play them games. Oh, we want to play them games. Jamal, just
Okay.
quickly. Jamal, just quickly. As soon as you got the receipt, when was that
Yeah.
play? Just quickly. When did I say that? The date.
Oh, the date. Okay, I'll tell you. It was June 2021. So it was right around the Euros time. I remember you guys make this video around the Euros last year.
So
June
June
last year.
2021, yeah?
Yeah, June last year.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll leave it at
Appreciate
that.
that.
But big up, you guys. Enjoy. And next
Big
week
up,
again.
big up as always,
Big up,
Jamal.
big up, big up.
Yeah.
Hey.
All out it. Quadruple still on.
It is indeed.
This is what people are doing now, yeah? They want to record. Okay. All right then. Let me go.
I'm not really sure if it
Let me
matters
no.
when it was, but, yeah.
Let me go first. Let me go first because I've got some.
I've only been talking to you, bro. I ain't got a dog in this fight.
Oh
bro.
no. You're absolutely fine. Bruno Fernandes in that 10 spot at that time was playing at a world-class level. That's why I said it. I'm not gonna even sit here and say I didn't. The clip is there. Man said 2021 June. We are now April 2022. Things change in football. That's all I can say. What I was watching, and you can quote me back on this because people can record this whole conversation. Did I not say when he first came to Man United, he batted it up? Maybe I got caught up in it. I can honestly admit that. But man was bagging in goals. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And I'll leave it there. And just know that from now on, when people want to clip man up, just know when you lot say things, it's on now. Now I see what you're on, Jamal. It's on. It's on, bruv. Wait. That's the energy that I needed for the Friday night.
I'll tell you lot what Matt really wants to say.
Come them big in your mama. You suck your mama. I'm ready for run down your blood clot and gunshot you in this.
No.
Hey, big up Jamal. Big up Jamal. And Jamal come for me before
Jamal,
you know, bro.
Jamal, that was drifty, by the way. That wasn't even me, by the way. That was drift. But no, you know what? Fair play to Jamal. Fair play. You got the receipt. Fair play. But again, when you got a receipt, you have to explain, innit? It's not like it was a mad statement at that time. Now, all jokes aside, at that time, for me personally, he was playing at that level. He was.
He's never been world class, but he was playing very well.
He's played at a very, very high level, and maybe I actually gave him too much credit. That's why I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe I gave him too much credit at that time. That's why when he said 2021, I was like, it makes sense. If I said that this year or like, I'll be like, nah, do you know what? I need to go and figure things out. But I said that last year, June.
Yeah, but that was only the beginning of this season. That's not that long ago.
No, 2021. What do you mean? 2021, bruv.
Yeah,
that's last year.
Yeah,
we're 2022. We're nearly a year apart.
No, but the summer leading into this season. So yeah, that was like, you know.
And again, I'll say this as well. I didn't say it with chest. I actually went, yeah, I think he might be world class. I didn't say it with chest. I didn't be like, no, he's definitely, you know what I mean? But again, it is what it is.
Yeah, you might have to hold that one still. But
no, I hold that. I don't mind though. It's a Man United player.
On the Carvalho thing, you know what's so mad? It's so ironic Jamal said that because I was actually thinking about this. Yeah, I actually think we might be sleeping on the fact that with him being young, we think it might be like a Jones or an Elliott scenario where he's like molded a little bit. But if you look at the fact that he's played a consistent season for Fulham and balled out for them, I got a feeling that he might be the new Fekir, bro. You remember that player?
Oh, that's a bold statement, though.
No, I don't mean in terms of his ability. I mean in Klopp's mind. Do you remember when Klopp was buying Fekir? He had in his mind, he wanted DM Fabinho, he wanted box-to-box Naby, and he wanted that like playmaker, attacking player Fekir. Remember, that was the midfield he tried to buy in that one summer. Do you remember? And I think that was the idea of what he wanted to do. In my opinion, bro, he might be looking at Carvalho coming in and being like that idea he had for Fekir and going back to having that one stylish midfielder, one destroyer midfielder, and one like goal threat midfielder. You never know, bro. You never know. He might come in and literally just play an advanced number 8 straight off the bat, bro. Like literally come in and we don't even buy another midfielder. He is the other midfielder. Do you get what I mean? So yeah.
No, that's true. I think that. Oh yeah, that was the 2 questions. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Carvalho and Amber defense. All right. We're better next caller. Drift, give me 2 minutes, but we're better next caller. Give me 5 minutes, bro. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Got you.
Cool.
21, you there, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's happening, bro? What's happening, man?
Yeah, chilling, man. I want to talk about Thiago today. So
go for it, bro.
I'm thinking right now this season, he's our second most important player. I think Van Dijk's first. And some people might say Trent because of who can replace him or Fabinho. But with Thiago, I feel like what he brings to this team is like whenever he plays, everyone else in the team, they up their game. And I saw it from the first game. When he first came in at Chelsea at halftime, yeah, we didn't score in that second half. But when he came onto the pitch, we started playing one-touch football. We started playing sharper passes, more confident between the lines. You know what I mean? Our ball control was tighter, things like that. And I feel like whenever he plays, you see that with the rest of the team. So that's why I think that's why the same reason with Van Dijk. He brings the best out of the other players around him. And I think that's what makes a player important. So what do you think about who would you say is the second after? I think Van Dijk, everyone will say is the most important. But would you say he's the second or would you say another player? That's my first question.
Okay, cool.
My second question is still on Thiago.
Go for
Between him, Verratti, Pogba, and KDB, who would you say in the past 10 years, that's usually when they started to now, has had the best, has been the best player?
Ooh.
Who would you say between them two? No, them four, sorry.
So Verratti, Pogba, Thiago, and KDB, yeah?
Yeah, those four right there.
Cool. All right then, bro. Big up yourself as always, man. I'll talk about Thiago anytime when he wants me to, bro. So this is a great topic. This is a great topic, man. But yeah, big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, you too, guys. Because, it's the first time on and I've been watching you guys for a while. So I'm just glad to come on and, say my thing.
You know what? But you're in the comments a lot though, right?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, because I recognize your name. So you're saying it's the first time. I'm like, is it? I know that name, but yeah, it must be because I see you in the comments.
First time on the call-in, yeah, definitely. First time.
Yeah. Cool. Nah, big up, man. Don't make it the last time, bro.
Nah, I'll be back soon. Definitely.
Cool, man. All right then, bro. I'll chop that out now then, man.
All right. In a bit.
Big up, bro. Big up. Right, Matt will be back in a sec, I think. So yeah, let me. Oh, you're still there, bro. You still there?
Yeah. I'm still there.
Did you hear the questions, bro?
I didn't hear the question. No, what's the question?
All right, so out of Verratti, Thiago, Pogba, and KDB, who's had the best decade, or the last 10 years, and who he believes that Thiago is our second most important player behind Van Dijk because every time he plays, the levels completely raised from everyone else around because that demand of his ability so good, everybody raises their game. And who do we believe is the second best or the most important player to Liverpool? So that's more of a look. So I'll start with I think we should start with the other one because in my opinion, out of that one, I'd probably say it's between Thiago and KDB, who's had the best last 10 years. I would say out of those two.
Out of the last 10 years, Thiago and KDB. Pogba ain't in that equation, only internationally. And Verratti
did win the Euros.
That's a good point. Yeah, but that's the only kind of major. See, here's the thing. Verratti, I love Verratti, but winning League there a million times in a row and winning World Cup, that's cool. But I've got to now compare that to multiple Premier League winners, multiple Bundesliga winners, and then I've got to think about Champions League as well, especially for Thiago. It's KDB and and Thiago.
I'm struggling who to split between the two
It's
of those.
them two. I think if you think about array of honors, it's probably Thiago.
Oh no, it's Thiago without a doubt.
But it's just how high you rate the Bundesliga, innit? Compared to.
Yeah. Although didn't they win 2 champions, or was it just one? They definitely won 1 Champions League. Did they win 2 or 1 with him there? I'm not sure.
I think it's
was it 1? Yeah, one. But still. And the other one, you lot are gonna think I'm mad when I say this, but I actually believe our most important players are the non-obvious ones. So I think Alisson and Trent are above Thiago and Salah for importance in our team, because I think they have so much responsibility for the system that we play. I think they're the hardest players in our team to replace and play the same way. They're so unique in what they do. Alisson with his sweeper keeper coming out, being like, you know what I mean, so good with his distribution and stuff. Like, it's very important with this high line to the way we play. And Trent is almost the system. Like, when he doesn't play, it's not that we're crap, but you see how completely different everything has to be to a degree. Do you get what I mean? Whereas players like Thiago and Van Dijk, who are spectacular players, Mo Salah, spectacular player, but I still think there's players who can come in and we can play the same way. Maybe not so much Thiago, actually, but our midfielders I don't think our midfielders been as used to Thiago to rely on it. I think Van Dijk, Alisson and Trent, we rely on more because that was what we was created around. Do you get what I mean? I hear that. But we've got so many important players in our team, which is what I love about our team. We've got so many important players in our team, and that's what I love about our team. It really is.
Indeed. All right, let's bring on the next caller. You never walk alone. What's going on, brother?
Hello, what's up?
What's happening,
going on, man?
How you guys doing?
Not too bad, bro.
Man, yourself?
I'm doing great, man.
Cool.
I have a question. It's just like a little game, but who you keeping, selling, and benching, like Benzema, Lewandowski, and Harry Kane? And then Matt, on the NBA side, do you think the Nets are flop if they lose to Boston? And that's the only thing. I don't want to keep the other people waiting, man. Thank you.
No, appreciate that, bro.
that,
We'll check that up now, bro. We appreciate
that,
that.
bro.
I'll talk about that now, bro.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Love for that, bro. Have a blessed weekend, man.
You too. Thank you.
Big up, bro.
Take care, bro. All right, then. So, what is it? What's that game?
The basketball one for you, bro, isn't it? I don't know.
No. What's the other game? You know what is it? Is it keep sell buy?
Keep bench and sell. Yeah.
Keep bench and sell. So Benzema, Lewa, and Kane.
Keep bench and sell. Play bench and sell. So
that's the one. Yeah. Play bench and sell. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying? I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first.
I'm playing Lewandowski, benching Benzema, selling Kane.
Bro, I did not expect that.
We're talking about them all in their peak, right? Not now. This must be in there. No, it must be in their peak. Because if it's now, then I'm playing Kane, benching Benzema, and selling Lewandowski.
Yay!
Kane's 28, bro. You can't get rid of him for 234-year-olds. You can't.
I don't know how we're seeing it. He didn't say, all right.
It must be in their peak. It must be in their peak. It has to be in their peak. Because nobody would keep a 34-year-old over a 28-year-old. You just wouldn't.
If his peak,
common sense.
If his peak, like, all right, I'm saying keep Benzema, bench Lewandowski.
No, play bench or sell, bro.
All right. Play Benzema, bench Lewandowski, and sell Kane.
All in their prime.
Fam, I don't care, bro. Yeah,
I'm not gonna. All in their prime, Lewandowski might be the best number 10, the best number 9.
Do you know what it is? Benzema and Lewandowski, when I actually deepen now, it's actually like it's closer than what people think. And maybe like the kind of recency. What Benzema's doing is kind of different. I can't even lie, bro. It's kind of different.
No, Benzema's an absolute G, but we're talking at their absolute peak. Lewandowski's the best player on that list.
No, but all right then. Let me ask you this, yeah. When it comes to knockout football, I think Benzema's probably better at knockout football than Lewandowski, you know.
Yeah, but now we're looking at variables. We're looking at variables, and I'm just talking about your number 9 banging goals.
Yeah,
bro. Lewandowski's the best goal scorer on that list,
brother. Benzema can do more though.
Bro, you're sleeping on Harry Kane if you're talking about doing more, bro. Harry Kane is Harry
Kane is sick, but Harry Kane for me anyway.
And hear me. Lewandowski was doing what Benzema does,
bro. No, what Benzema does, the other guys on the list, in my opinion, can't do.
No, Lewandowski at Borussia Dortmund was doing what Benzema does.
Bro, hear me out. Lewandowski, I think, was more electric at Dortmund, yeah. But you see, Benzema as years gone by, but he's graced like fine wine. Like, dare I say it, like not on the same sort of level, but like a LeBron James, graced as fine wine. You see, Benzema, bro. Name your weakness in man's game.
Yeah, there isn't really one.
All right, then.
But what weakness is there in Lewandowski's game?
If I had to say Lewandowski's weakness, yeah, I would say
he don't have one, bro.
I would say
peak Lewandowski, not 33, 34-year-old Lewandowski. Peak Lewandowski. He didn't have a.
That's a bit too easy because that's like saying, all right.
That's why we said at their peak. That's why we said at their peak, isn't it? Because the conversation now, Harry Kane would win because he's 28 and the others are old now. So it's got to be at their peak. Lewandowski at his peak had no flaws, bro. None. What flaw did Lewandowski have at his peak, bro? There was nothing,
I will say, and maybe it's just because of it's. Do you know what it is? It's that tax, innit? I can't front. It's the Bundesliga.
What, the Bundesliga?
Nah, but do you know what it is, bro? And you're gonna remember this. Remember back in the day when we was a different channel, we were a football banter show, and we used to talk about knockout football, Champions League in particular. I remember there's a conversation that we had years back, and we're saying Lewandowski just don't show up sometimes when it comes to knockout football. Fam, I'm holding that against him. Benzema's always been there.
No, but that was only for like a 2-year spell. Because knockout football for Borussia Dortmund, he was an absolute monster, bro.
I'm gonna be honest,
he was an absolute monster. But under Jurgen Klopp, do you not remember Lewandowski in knockout football, bro? Under Klopp, but he was an animal, bro.
No, of course he was. Of course he was.
And that was probably peak. That was probably peak Lewandowski. This is what I'm saying, bro. Anyway, let's move on. We could argue about this all day.
Yeah, for real. And last but not least, quick as well, the Nets. Yeah, if I'm being honest, if the Nets got out to the Celtics, yeah, of course they're a flop. For me, the Nets were never going to win the whole thing because their defense just ain't there. They haven't got enough depth there. They got Andre Drummond and what's my man's name? The Ute man. I've forgotten his name. As their center, but that's not enough. And even then, they just haven't got enough, like defensively. Like that's what they lack. Offensively, yeah, cool. Seth Curry, KD, and Curry. There's enough offense there, but when it comes to defense, they just haven't got enough. They haven't got enough. So that's it. Claxton, yeah, Claxton, Nick Claxton. Yeah, they ain't got enough defense. They ain't got enough. So that's how I feel like they might go out. If they don't win the next game, they're going out. And I can't even lie to you. We need to stop this whole comparison between LeBron James and KD. Yes, as things stand, KD might potentially be the best player in the world, but we're talking about legacies. There's a difference. There's a difference for me with LeBron James and KD. KD's an amazing scorer who can just hoop in it. Like he's a walking bucket in it. However, when you talk about leading a team through tough times, I don't know if KD's got that same mentality as LeBron James. LeBron James, for me, gets the best out of everyone as well. I don't know if I've seen that yet from KD. When KD won his 2 chips, he's at Golden State, surrounded by 2 of the best shooters of all time. it's not very hard to just be who you want to be and be a sniper. But I'm not taking away from KD because KD's arguably one of the best snipers we've ever seen in the game. So yeah, but LeBron for me, yeah, that's why I always hold LeBron higher than KD. But that goes deeper. I might start basketball team because I've got a lot to say on that. All right, cool. Let's move on to
what we're gonna do, guys. Because we've
only got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we are gonna be wrapping up in 10 minutes at 9:30, guys. So we're gonna make sure everybody in the back gets on, but only come in with like a point that you guys want to make rather than a question, because we won't have time to answer the question. So we're gonna give everyone a minute 30 to make sure we get you all on so nobody misses out. But come in with an actual like point rather than a question, you know what I mean? Or you can put the question to the people and we'll let we'll let everybody like talk amongst themselves. But to get everyone on, we're gonna set the time at 1:30. You know what I mean? And yeah, just come in with more of a point than a question now, or we're gonna run out of time, guys. So yeah, let's get the next one in quick, bro.
Indeed. All right. Josh, you there, bro?
Yo, what's going on, man? You guys all right?
Yeah, man, bless, man. Yourself?
I'm running on empty, but I'm okay. I haven't slept in 40 hours, so
40 hours?
Rotted.
How come, bro? Yeah. Why so?
I worked back-to-back night shifts, and then I didn't sleep when I come home. So I was literally lying in bed, staring in the ceiling. So I just went and got a haircut. I was like, what's the point? I'm not doing anything. So.
No, big up. Bless up as well, brother. I've done a night shift, so I know what the struggle's like. I know, bro. I've done night shift, but yeah, what's going on, bro? What do you want to say?
Yeah, my statement is, this is not going to go down well with a lot of people, but I personally would sell Salah, and for the record, I love Salah. He's one of my favorite players, but I would actually sell him. And the reason why I sell him is because of the fact that even though he's got 1 year left, he is an asset that we cannot afford to let go for free, even though it means potentially sacrifice. Because I know what Drift is going to say. He's going to flip it and say like, oh, if you get rid of him and then you bring in replacements and they don't like cut the mustard. But I'm looking at it purely from a financial standpoint, from asset management. I'm doing a Man United basically. Okay. Because for me, I don't think we will be able to get as much money for Mane and Firmino. And personally, I would rather give Mane a contract because he's more versatile. Salah is very one-dimensional in the fact that he plays right wing and that's it. Whereas Mane can play across the front. In fact, you call it a front four if you want to throw in the number 10. So I'd rather give Mane a new contract and cash in on Salah if you don't want to sign. And you know what's interesting as well? I would like us to change formation to a 4-2-3-1. Because Riyad Mahrez has got 1 year left. Yeah. He's got 1 year left on his deal as well. His deal ends in 2023, and he will kind of add a different dimension. All right, cool. That's it. Yeah. Thanks for letting me come on.
No. Bless up, bro. I appreciate it,
to rush you, but obviously because we have
that's cool.
We just wanted to make sure you got in, man.
Get some sleep as well, bro. You need to be because you need to be ready for celebrating on Sunday when we play Everton as well. Remember that. No, but bless up, bro. Bless up,
big up, man. We'll get you in first next week if you can jump on, bro. So jump
I'll try. Yeah. All right,
cool, man. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Big up.
Cool. All right then. Let's bring on our next caller. Actually, no. Just quickly, Drift. How can I forget? Sorry, Josh actually asked about selling Salah thing. Do you agree or not agree in terms of what you just said about
everything he said is actually bang on, but I still wouldn't sell him. Me
personally, I still wouldn't sell him either. However, to what Josh is saying, I fully understand why he would say that, though.
Everything you said makes sense. Everything you said, especially Mane being more versatile. Yeah. And we've got super chat saved up for the end as well, guys. So don't worry, we won't miss your super chat.
Indeed.
Mods assemble, man. These damn bots,
mods assemble, please.
I'll reset the timer, bro. Next caller.
All right, next caller. Charles McDermott, you there, bro?
All right, lads. How's things?
What's happening, bro?
Not bad, bro.
Yeah, I agree with your last guy on the Salah thing. I think, like, if he's asking for 400k a week, it's just too much. And I think he should get 300 because, like, if we give him 4, like, how can you give Mane any less than 350? And even Josh, like, he has to get 200 really if Salah's on that.
Yeah, no.
And I also think if we got Rafinha or Anthony for right wing and we got Bellingham, I think our team would be better with that than Henderson and Salah.
Oh, okay.
I know it might be controversial, but I actually think it's an improvement.
No, that's fair enough, bro. You know, obviously you're allowed to have your opinion, man. So yeah, I know the people in the comments are gonna go a bit nuts, but well,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
no,
quickly, one more thing quickly. I think Thiago is top 3 most technically gifted players for Liverpool in the Premier.
of all time, you mean, like in the whole 30 years of the Prem?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, that's down.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. But yeah, big up, bro. Sorry to rush you as always, but we just want to make sure we get everybody in before we have to leave out. So yeah, big up, bro. See you later, bro.
See you, bro.
See you later. Big up. Right, I'm not sure. Are you back now? Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the connection issue. I don't know what happened there, boy.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, again, you know what I mean. So to rush everybody, but we got to make sure we get everybody in. But
Indeed. We've been a next caller. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with his point. Thiago, top 3 most technical players we've ever had in the Premier League era. I agree with that.
I know, 100. Oh, is that what he said? Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's not even a debate. He's one of the most technical players that's ever actually played for Liverpool. Full stop. And in the Premier League. Full stop. Premier League. Full stop. Like full stop. Like there's not many people, in my opinion, that can test him from a technical point of view. That's how I see it, anyway. But yeah, we move.
Next caller.
Rod, you there, bro?
Ross, Clark, you're there, brother. You see it?
Yeah. We're there.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
You know, I'm here, I'm here, blood. Big up. Here, what? Make a couple of quick points before I have to leave around there.
Go to.
Number one, I saw that show yesterday with saying about Thiago and Fabregas. Nah, no way. Thiago up there and Fabregas below. Because as you said, Drifty, they're 2 different players and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? And look what Thiago's won over his career. He's won 16 trophies with Bayern Munich alone, you know. Alone. Not to mention that today, 5 trophies with Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Before he came to Bayern Munich. And he's come to, what's it called? He come to Liverpool and he's won another trophy and everything like that. You know, I mean, the man's, and he's on the track to win 3 more trophies and that. I just think at the day, streets ahead of Fabregas. And also as well, you look at Mo Salah, what Mo Salah's doing as well, when you talk about his contract. Look at Sadio Mane now, yeah? Sadio Mane is on 100 grand a week, yeah? Most of his money that he gets goes back into Senegal and everything that, yeah? You don't see him moaning, do you? You don't see him moaning or saying anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? But yet you got like Salah in the day, well, he's agent, but he must be endorsing it still. I'm in an RM about signing a contract and saying it's not about the money. If it's not about the money, sign the contract then, innit? Sign the contract. You understand?
Nah, for real, bro. For real. Nah, for real.
It's true. If it's not about the money, sign the contract. Just one last thing before we go. When you talk about TV comedies, I don't know where you're not going with your TV comedies and everything. I don't know where you're not going with that. Yeah, but you know what? Seinfeld was the baddest comedy on TV. Seinfeld, bad, and you know that, you're a big man.
Seinfeld.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched Seinfeld.
I've seen some of Seinfeld. Seinfeld kind of bad still. I can't be front. I can't be bad.
I've never watched it.
Seinfeld kind of sick still. I can't be front. It is.
Listen, big up, guys, and everything. I'll try and call it next week early, and we could chop something out next week still. Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
Brother.
Blessings, brother.
Bless up, bro. Yeah, have a good weekend as well, bro. Big up. It's kind of mad that a lot of people think that Mane is on 200 grand. He's not on 200 grand. Like, I heard that some bonuses take him up to 180, but like he doesn't flat out get that amount, if you get what I mean. So yeah.
No, agreed. Just quickly. All right, so we'll have to kind of rush through them because we're limited time. All right, so Thiago vs Fabregas, we've already touched on that already. We've already said both of us Thiago, but I understand why people might say Fabregas, but that's just their preference.
It's not some massive disparity.
No, it's not. It's not. Fabregas is. When it comes to the Salah money now, do you agree that like with Salah it's more about money, whereas like with Sadio Mane, it might not necessarily be the case, or what it perceives to be, Or is it a case of just that Mane just more subtle with it, where Salah's is very loud? What do you think about the whole money situation with Salah?
I think Salah has become a product, and it makes it a little bit harder for him to be as humble as Mane.
Interesting. Last thing I will say about that is I think they're two different characters. You can't begrudge man about this. However, I will say this. Just going by off the two of them and their lifestyle, so to speak, I do generally feel like, I hate to say it, Salah seems like he cares more about the financial gain than Mane. However, I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong, by the way. But going by what I see, it does look like Salah's more concerned about that. Whereas Mane is just like, I just want to play football. And also I want to be paid, but, you know, I'm not. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely no problem with anybody chasing the bag.
They're two different characters.
No problem with anybody chasing the bag. Get yours in it.
Man, I want to save his village, and the next man want to. You know what I mean? They're two different characters, bro. That's why, like, I'm not begrudging none of them. Or it's just every man's different. It's like me and you are different. We might be similar in some aspects, but we might be different. I might approach something one way. You might approach something a different way. Doesn't mean to say I'm wrong. It means to say you're wrong. We're just different approach. That's 100%. How I see Salah and Mane. Because you never really hear Mane's 100%. Agent talk the talk. You don't hear nothing. You know what I mean?
No, it's like gift giving. Some people like to give, like me, and some people like to receive. It doesn't make either of them wrong, and both need each other. A gift giver needs a gift receiver. Indeed. You know what I mean? Is what it is, man.
Indeed, right. We're gonna bring our last caller for the night. Apologies, bro. If anybody else didn't make it, I can see one more person in the back. Apologies, bro. DM me, DM Team Kopish, bro. If you don't get on, you know who you are, brother. Apologies. I can see the thumbs out there. Yeah. Bro, DM me at Matt_Kopish. If not at Team Kopish, if not Cal, if not Drifty. Apologies, bro. You couldn't get on this week. I'll bring on. In fact, you know what? Stay there, my bro, in case the other person's not there because he's on mute. So I'll say wait 1 second, just in case. You never know. PR, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Cool, my bro. You know what? Liverpool tough, man. No, stay there. Furthermore, I'm gonna get you on before I go. I'm gonna get you on, brother. Stay there. You stay there. Yeah, sorry, Pete. Go on, bro.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask a few questions and answer them quickly in my 1 minute 30.
Okay, cool. Start the timer now. Go, Jim.
Yeah, you get to overturn one result. So it's either from the 18-19 season when we lost to City. So we win that and we go invincible and we win the double. Or it's the Chelsea slip with Gerrard. So he wins the Premier League, but the problem is Brendan might stay another year and Klopp might never happen. So the final one is the Karius mistake. So let's say we win the game, but then you have to factor we might not get Keita or Alisson because then Karius might be good enough. Like Klopp might trust him.
Definitely that one. What's my finger in the matter? It definitely that one.
That might be one of the hardest questions.
No, it's not. But at the last one, that last one, I can answer quickly. But at the last one, I don't even care. I don't care.
I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking
it's
about
the other two.
It's either we give Gerrard a Premier League, but Klopp might never come, or we go invincible.
Yeah.
And that means Arsenal are done, dead, finished.
I will never take nothing out where we don't get Jurgen Klopp. So whatever one where we have Klopp, I'm on it.
So you would actually not give Gerrard a Premier League if you had a choice. You've got a choice here to give Gerrard a Premier League medal, bruv.
We'll chop it up now. We're going to chop it up quick. We're going to chop it up quick right now. We're going to chop it up. Then we'll chop it up and then we'll bring another caller.
We'll get you in first next week, bro. Big up,
yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Big up. I'm not gonna lie, that's rattled me as well.
Do you know why it's messed up here? Because really and truly, if we give Gerrard the thing, that means Klopp don't exist. That means no Mane, no Salah,
he said possibility. Not it's a guarantee, just a possibility. Because if we win the league, but then Brendan still has the season he had afterwards, we could have still sacked him. Maybe you never know. You never know, innit?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, if there's a possibility of not having Klopp, that means no Mane, no Salah, no Van Dijk, no nothing, no Ali, no Trent. It don't exist.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? Because there's a possibility that Gerrard could win the league, maybe with a player as a manager. Sorry, at some point he may still get some level of gratification from that scenario. So I would pick: we beat City, we do a double, including an invincible season, and we erase Arsenal's existence from the world of football.
And that's the one where we keep Klopp in it. Yeah, I'm having.
Yeah, because if we do an invincible with a double, so we did an invincible and we got a cup with it.
Yeah.
Arsenal are just done. And you know what? They don't exist anymore, bro.
Call it recency bias. I can't imagine a world where there's actually not even, man didn't even say definitively, a possibility where there's no Jurgen Klopp. Bro, if you take out Jurgen Klopp, you're taking out what we've just done recently. Like, bro, you see your love affair with Mane? It's done. Your love affair with Origi? It's done. Naby Keita? Done. Alisson? Done. Trent? Done. Salah? Done. All of them done. I'm not having that. Can't risk it. We move. So there's the answer. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I can't live in a world where, but imagine no Jurgen Klopp.
No, I know.
That's mad, you know. Not having it. But we move.
It's still hard to not give Gerrard a Premier League title. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed. Right, let me bring on the last caller. Liverpool 12th man, you there, bro? Oh, you're mute, bro. You're mute,
bro.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. My bad.
Yeah. Cool, bro. What's going on, bro?
Hey, thank you for having me.
No, of course, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to get on the wage bill, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about also about Naby actually as well.
Go for it, man.
Cool.
So I know people are all saying that they want to get 400K to Salah, and some people even now, which is kind of crazy, is that people are saying 400K even to Mane, which makes sense considering Mane is on better form. But if you look at the way that our wage bill is set up, we're the fourth highest in the league. And if you look at it, Man City pays about 190 for people over 100,000. Let's just consider those players. 190,000 on average goes to their players, to 12 of their players. But yet ours is around 160,000. But then you might even factor in, you look at Manchester United, they're at 230,000 pounds per player, or at 15 players, rounding it all in. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I just can't see doing that. And I know I have a little bit limited time. So with my Keita point, I just want to say, how can we not, as a fan, even as a fan base supporter, whatever we want to say, not support our third highest signing ever to get into the top 11? You got to realize that the only two other players ahead of him are Alisson and VVD. And personally, VVD is my captain. I understand, because I say that because if you're going to start, if the captain has to start, VVD is the only player on the field that has to play on the field. Alisson is a close second in my mind too. But Henderson can't just continue to get these starts simply because he's wearing the captain badge. You can't. You really can't. And if you look at it too, this last point is that if you look at just stats alone, you know, people always talk about his defending. Do you realize that tackles per game, Keita's got more tackles per game than actual Henderson does? And it's not even a little bit. It's 2.2 to 1. That's some serious difference. And I mean, they both have 2 goals. I'll give you that. But you know how many more minutes Henderson has played? It's a matter of saying that this player has finally turned into the player form that he needs to be. And we all need to support him. I love Henderson. I love him to death. But trust me, we need to make our midfield the best midfield that we can make it. And that includes Keita, period.
Bro, do you want to know something? There's a reason why I said, do you know what, bro, let me make sure you know.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy guy.
No, I'm not gonna lie, no, but bro, blessings as always, man. Made some valid points. We'll try that up now. This is like your second or third time, I remember, on the show, isn't it? It's second or third. Yeah.
I'll try to get on. Yeah, I work a night gig too, so it's difficult to sometimes get on. But
no.
No.
Try to come on next week as well. Your decor is brilliant as well, brother. I love what's going on in the background as well.
Trust me. No, thank you, my brother, for jumping in as well, man. Appreciate it, brother.
I'll keep up, man. Peace out.
Love, bro.
Take care, bro. Have a blessed weekend, man.
Big up, bro.
All right.
Finish up the show with your Naby loving.
No, but it's you know what it is.
Yeah, we do know what it is.
Jeff, I don't want to even be silly about it. I think what he said is they are facts, but again, like I see a game or people certain way, he does as well. And I just think he was just trying to say, like I was trying to say, we're not disrespecting Henderson. It's just more of a case of what we're seeing right now is it does look like there's a player that's playing it's just maybe in better form, and maybe what he's doing right now suits us better. That's not taking it anyway for the captain, and I'd leave it there. I'll be humble with it because it's not about. I don't want it to become a thing of man. What he was just saying now was just like.
Don't get me wrong. He never said anything wrong. He never said anything.
Of course not. I don't want people to kind of like take it the wrong way.
Remember, I've admitted, like, after this season is over, we are gonna have to start having Henderson as a squad player rather than a star. I said it, bro. Like, I'm willing to accept it. I'm not an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not an idiot. I just what my issue was just always been the disrespect. That's all it's been. And obviously, like 12 man coming, that's just perfectly said. That's just literally just a normal opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there will be people that are like, Henderson shit, get him out the team. And that's why I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we disrespecting the captain? Like, come on, man, what are we doing? Don't do that. If you want to come in like 12 man, and they'll be like, look, if you look at the stats, if you look at this, if you look at that, like, I think Naby is the better player. Boom, that's totally fine. But when people are like, he's done, he's shit, get him out. I'm like, yo, that's captain. Why are you not doing that? Like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Like, that's that. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. So
we got Liverpool 12 man because I think you kind of like you said it best, and I think the way you kind of went about it was the right way to say. You wasn't disrespecting the other player. You just thought, in your opinion, this is why you feel like this player should be starting. And I agree with you as well. Drift might disagree, but he also, I'm sure you probably agree with this. You respect what man said. You might disagree with him, but you respect, obviously.
No, I don't know. I don't even, after this season, I don't even disagree with 12th man. Like, after this season, I agree. Yeah, I agree, Naby. But then again, I even think Naby might have to hold bench, and it might have to be we buy another player, like a Basuma, or maybe even Carvalho or someone, and that guy is the player, and then we have Naby and Hendo as the options. I think in the summertime, we're going to have a lot of chopping up about where we go moving forward.
Fully agree. Big up Saint as well. What's going on, brother? Big up
man, that's Saint in the building. What's going on, bro?
Trust me. Right, let's read out the super chats before we depart.
Big up to everyone as well. Apologies having to rush everybody right at the end.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? We just have to get through.
Ray says, when we signed Mo, did you think he would flop?
No, not a chance. Not me anyway. I went and got him myself.
Nah, I didn't think he would flop, but I'm going to be honest though, man can't sit here and say the impact that he's had. I just knew that he was going to do that. No chance. I thought he'll be good. And if I'm being honest, there's even still a debate actually, but I wasn't too sure whether he was going to be better than Mane. Now, it depends how you see it. Goal scoring, yes, he's eclipsed Mane. But performances where it matters, that's another debate. Who do you think is more clutch? That's another debate. Who was more important? That's another debate. Who was the more important building block? That's another debate. So I leave that one there, in my opinion.
I think they've been as clutch as each other.
Indeed, bro. Don't sleep on the 18-19. Well, I know you never sleep on Mane.
They've been as clutch as each other. If you go through both Liverpool careers, they've had just as many big moments as each other over the course of the 4 or 5 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah. NFC says Naby has really kicked on this year and deserves a new deal, but the fact is Naby has averaged 10 Premier League start season since he's been with us. Yeah, I agree with that. It's that glaring factor of if there's ever one thing to kind of go against him, it will always be the appearances. You may be a quality player, but if you can't, at least in my opinion, make between 20 to 27 appearances in the league, maybe even starts, we got to have a conversation. Naby Keita hasn't done it again. He's had a very good season. That's why I will say we have to see what happens, because I do think he should get a new deal. But that's mainly more because I know his contract is up next season. And for us to lose him on a free, I don't think we can afford to do that, especially with the regime we had. If we were like a Chelsea or a Man City or whatever, maybe. And you guys and ladies know, I will support Naby Keita. But at the same time, I also know that we can always improve, because you can improve. It's just that right now with where things are, he's playing the best football. He's got a year left. What makes sense, in my opinion, sign an extension. and then take it from there.
But an uncomfortable truth is that Naby leaving for free would be worse than Salah leaving for free if you think about the investment made in the player. And that's an actual uncomfortable truth that people won't want to hear. Naby Keita was 57 million. If he leaves for free, that is terrible business. That is terrible business, Matt. 57 mil we paid for him.
And let man walk for free, like, and be
He
like, oh yeah,
can't
it's
leave
calm.
for free, bruv. He's no way he can leave for free. He can't.
Agreed.
So the
No,
summertime, Naby's conversation is as important as the others, really.
Agreed from a financial point of view, 100%. So very phone overheating due to beaming sun in Queens. Being an LFC fan now is a reward for 30 dead years. Mane Ballon d'Or if we get the quad night excuse. Drift, I know you're gonna co-sign that.
100%. No, it's a bit. We knew it must have been something to do with the phone.
Yeah.
Still.
The way you just left so abruptly.
The way it cut.
I was like, what? That's not you, fam. But yeah, no. Thank you for letting us know, my bro. Injury reporter. Money isn't the issue, it's the length of the contract. Salah wants a 5-year deal and not a 2-year extension. FSG 325 agreed. Interesting.
We're only looking to give him a 2-year extension. So we only want him to be at Liverpool till he's 33. Why?
That can't be right. Because how much, Jiff, you remember Ben?
No, but that sounds like FSG, bro.
No, but how much? What was the contract extension for Henderson? Can you remember the years?
It was 2. So it took it to.
You sure?
Yeah. So
what does it take him age-wise to, basically?
34. Because he's 32. He'll be 32. He'll be 32 in the summer, and he's contracted until he's 34, I believe.
And FSG wouldn't sign Salah to what when he's 30?
Till
up
he's
until
33. Till he's 33.
Do you know what they're trying to do? If this is real, by the way, they're trying to do the whole, all right, then we'll handsomely pay you for 2 years, and then after that, we'll take your wages down. But what are we? If that's the case, but again, it's speculation. It says Egypt reporter, big up yourself, Froggy. Thank you for giving us this news. But again,
why
would
you not give Mo a 5-year deal? Are you out your mind? I've told everybody, Mo and Mane need to be Robin and Ribery. Even if they get to an age where they're no longer the top performers, you still have them around in the squad at legendary status, chipping in where and when they can because they will always contribute. Always. Robin and Ribery were 34, 35 years old and they were still contributing. That's what elite footballers do. No one can't tell me that Mane and Mo can't still contribute at 33, 34 years old. Are you out of your mind? Like, why would we ever do anything? But do you get what I mean? Like, even if you bring the new breed in, them man, they still have to be in the team. They only want Mo till he's 33.
That can't be right. I feel like that's a typo
looks after himself.
But you know what,
though? He just did to Man United through Ramadan. Man's fasting and he's doing that. These men look after themselves. This is foolishness. I can't have this, man. This is dumb shit, man.
Eastern Henderson says they are aligning most contract with Klopp's remaining tenure. Yeah, do you know what?
That does actually sound about right, don't it?
That does. When you've just said that, Eastwood, I understand that, you know. But again, I don't like the fact of, yes, that may be the case, but you can't always do that. You can't always align the player with the manager. Yes, the manager has got the best out of the player, but it's almost like saying, "All right, then. So when Klopp leaves, do you know what they're basically saying? If that's the case, then when Klopp leaves, the man are looking to say, let's press the reset button, innit? Yeah, let's press the reset button. Salah can go on about business. Mane, all the man them can go, and we start again. I'm not having that. Nah. It's supposed to be continued. It can't be just a thing like that.
We'll be back to talking to FSG, bruv, like this.
Yeah, go on them from one of my yard. So stop calling me the brother. Stop calling me the pussy. Kiss me. Stop out my tongue. Stop out my tongue. Stop out my tongue. Kiss me for me lip. Remember, go suck your mother, man.
No, this brother is different, bro. No, do you know what? Drift with these videos, you know. No, do you know what, people? Listen. After that, we definitely ended the show. I said on. Man's lost all composure. I swear down. No, I'm actually done.
I
I'm
love
done.
catching you off guard with them, bro.
I'm done. I'm actually done. No. Listen, people, listen. It's been a great Friday as always, and apologies if I was unable to obviously make the calling show. Just message me, Drift, Kyle, or the actual team Kopish Twitter. Just DM us or find us on Instagram. Give us a DM. Just let us know. Obviously, you're trying to get in, and just send us your details, whatever we try and get you on for the next time. And yeah, people will see.
Oh man.
No.
Make sure you check out FansBet as well, guys. Stay tuned to our Twitter handle over the weekend. We've got a lot of good odds coming up for the game.
That was the biggest violation. That's it. No, I can't even say it. But no, people, we'll see you again on Sunday. We got Everton. Let's do the business. Happy Great Friday. We out, people. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, man.